Hello everyone and welcome to GRLCS Week 4 Platcapped. My name is Noah Siren Hassoon. This is not Seeger's Funky Mama. This is David Vid Cossack Cossack. Thank you for coming today.
You're welcome. Riley needed me because he couldn't make it. Because I am apparently the automatic caster.
I mean, it is your job.
It is kind of my job.
So we are going to get into this first game. I have no clue who's playing. Would you like to enlighten me?
Well, you could just look at the screen.
Well, we have Resident Nostalgia versus the Peen Pals. So on the blue side, we have Resident Nostalgia. In the top lane, we have the Thrillionaire. I still say Thrillionaire. The Thrillionaire on Pantheon. In the jungle, we have autofill support on Sejuani. In the mid lane, we have Dr. Smug on Echo. And in the bot lane, we have Sphinx and Saber's Edge 1997 on Zaya Rakan.
Meanwhile, on the red side, we have the Peen Pals, Racelhoff in the top lane on Kennen, No Mind in the jungle playing Jarvan. In the mid lane, we have True Fury on Karthus, and the bot lane, True Magic and Chex Mixon playing Draven and Nami. We don't see many Dravens.
We also don't see many Karthus mids. True Fury has brought it out every week.
Oh, really?
Given
well,
he's only
one
played,
week, yeah.
No, 2 weeks. They had the meme week.
Yeah,
they had meme
Yeah,
week.
but cross-conference weeks don't count.
Yeah, so True Fury has brought it out each time. Currently, Peen Pals is 0-1 and Resident Nostalgia is 0-2. So it's kind of the battle of the low tiers.
Ooh,
but then again,
Peen Pals is a low tier team.
Peen Pals has only played one game, so...
No, it's not true. They played 2.
They played one actual game.
No, they played 2 games.
Okay, well, they ended up losing. No, they played 3 games.
Oh, they
Peen Pals
went 2-1.
Yeah,
or they lost.
They went 2-1 against GSM.
Oh, well, GSM Plat sucks.
Okay, then. You heard it here, folks. GSM Plat sucks, according to David Vid Cossack Cossack.
Cossacks.
No, Cossack Cossack.
That's just wrong. Thank you, Fictions, for subbing with Twitch Prime. Your support is greatly appreciated.
But other than that, I do actually really like the Echo versus Karthus matchup. I think Echo plays extremely well into Karthus, especially with his new buff this patch, where his W costs a little less mana, stuns a bit longer, and it's just not fun to lane against if the Echo can land it.
Who was like, yeah, you know what? You know who's not problematic at all and who really doesn't really need that many buffs because no one likes playing against him when he's strong? Echo. Let's buff him.
Nami Bubble almost landing from Chex Mixon, but True Magic doing a lot of work on this Draven pick right now.
Yeah, the Hail of Blades is like the new classic Draven. He used to go Conqueror because of just all of the true damage. For a while, he went Press the Attack. He's one of those. But
we do have a gank from No Mind right now. Thrillionaire is going to stun him up, but he's going to get knocked up, and he's going to have to flash away.
Yeah, so good gank there by No Mind, getting the flash out of the Thrillionaire. This should make Racelhoff's lane a lot easier. You know, you wouldn't think that, like, Kennen basically beats every melee top laner. It's like maybe Fiora. He has a fair amount of trouble against, but here's
we do have a gank. Auto support is here. True Magic is going to flash away. The parallel conversion's coming out. It isn't going to stop, but that's going to be first blood going over to Zaya.
Yeah, so great putting that on the ADC. Dr. Smug coming in just to get an assist in the end, and True Magic also burned his flash. So, you know, you're always looking for Draven to kind of snowball these early kills, and, you know, dying at level 1, or dying at level 2, and being forced to get a Doran's Blade on your first back, you're really not, you know, you're not putting yourself in a very good position for the rest of this lane.
Yeah, for sure. I also, again, just think it's very interesting. I want to go back to the top lane a bit. So, Pantheon versus Kennen. Pantheon, very strong early game champion. Kennen able to kite out, but wait, No Mind's back. He knows he doesn't have flash. Ooh. No Mind's going to flash. Anyways, the E is going to come out from Thrillionaire, but he is going to get stunned up under turret, and he's going to be able to survive.
Oh, No Mind. He got a little bit too jumpy with his flash, and he flashed while he was still in the middle of the flag and drag animation, so he couldn't get that flag drag flash and hit the Thrillionaire. because he flashed in the middle, so he just ended up where he would have anyways. So feels bad, man. No mind, waste some time up there. And
that's going to be the parallel convergence. Getting onto Karthus right now. True Fury's going to flash the right direction, but he is going to go down to Ignite. He is in his passive right now, so he's doing some nice damage. He should have probably focused the Recon. One Q would have probably killed him.
Yeah, one empowered Q could have done it. Luckily for Saber's Edge, True Fury went on to Dr. Smug first before realizing that Dr. Smug still had flash, could make it over the wall, and Saber's Edge got out without having to use his own flash.
Yeah, getting those Dark Harvest stacks is just really important on Karthus, so I know why he looked to get Dr. Smug. It's just sometimes it's not worth it. A lot of damage.
Racelhoff gets behind.
A lot of damage coming from Thrillian Air, and he's able to also negate a lot of Racelhoff's initial burst with that E.
Yeah, and this is like, it's a skill matchup both ways, because even though Kennen does traditionally do well into melee tops, Pantheon is unique in that he has a lot of bully potential, a lot of poke, and he has the E, which negates all of that damage, but Chex Mixon is rooted now.
That's going to be a double knockup. Sejuani's here right now. Chex Mixon is going to go down. Now True Magic trying to do what he can, but he's also just going to get stunned up. Sejuani leaving the kill. She's just dancing.
I'm going to say that this bot lane might be over in favor of Resident Nostalgia. When you're looking at an 0-2 Draven at 6 minutes.
It's over for Peen Pals. Resident Nostalgia is the one who's winning.
No, it's over for them, in favor of them.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't announce the name of the loser at the end of the boxing match. And this now Mountain Drake, that goes over. This is going to be a lot harder for Peen Pals across the board, but very specifically in the bot lane.
That is very true. I did have Peen Pals winning this during Get Recalled, so very interested to see Resident Nostalgia doing this well. But that's going to be another parallel convergence landing. Echo does a ton of damage right now. He has that part of Proto Belt, but that's going to be Racelhoff going and killing Thrillian Air.
So Racelhoff getting something back for Peen Pals. They're about 1,000 gold down here at 6 minutes, but Racelhoff did manage to get the solo kill onto the Thrillian Air, and it's good. This is a good thing for them, because a Kennen can solo turn the tide of a team fight. He could bring them back into this game, so of all of the people to put a kill back on after, such a weak start from Peen Pals, I'd say Kennen is the one.
Yeah. But we also do see that Dr. Smug ended up getting the kill onto True Fury. This is definitely not the position that you want to be in if you are Peen Pals. Having a very fed Echo, he can very much one-shot most to all of your team at this point. Kennen's not very tanky. The only person that really won't get one-shot by the late-game Echo is that Jarvan, but that's going to be the stun out from Sphinx, the knockup, and that's going to be the Pantheon ult coming in as well. Chex Mixon's going to be the focus. She is going to go down to the Thrillian Air, and Sphinx is going to pick up the kill, but Sphinx is going to use the Feather Storm to dodge the Requiem.
Just gets level 6 right before the Requiem pops off, and Sphinx lives. True Fury, oh, unlucky. And I'm sure he looked at that and was like, she's level 5. She can't dodge this. Her heal won't do enough. And then she got level 6. And now it's gone from bad to worse for Peen Pals. 2,000 gold in favor of Resident Nostalgia. They're getting 3 turret plates here. And they're going to just keep focusing it because there's no dragon. They've already taken that.
I am going to do what feels bad for True Fury, but I can relate. This literally happened to me in my earlier game today. So I feel, buddy. I feel. It really sucks.
Yeah. So just like True Magic, yes, Sphinx and Saber's Edge, the Xayah Rakan lovers duo, do make a very strong lane to contend against.
That is a lot of damage coming out from Dr. Smug as well.
Half health, but yeah, the Xayah Rakan is a hard lane to go against, but the entire point of picking a Draven is to get an early kill. And then you take that early kill and you snowball it and cram that piece, you cram that right
that's going to be the parallel convergence. He's just dead. He needed one more auto attack to get the kill.
And he had his ultimate, so a little bit of a misplay there by Dr. Smug, but it's not like he loses anything from that.
I mean, yeah, the ultimate also definitely did get buffed as well. It went from his level 3 being his level 3 ultimate being an 80-second cooldown to a 50-second cooldown. With 40% CDR, it's at 30 seconds, but that's going to be Rakan missing the knockup. The Glacial Prison also missing, and Dr. Smug's in a bit of trouble. Reiselhoff is here. The Parallel Convergence is going to find a stun, but that's going to be the flag and drag going in. But no mind trying to just kite for Reiselhoff. He's going to get stunned up by Sejuani, but he's going to get he has to flash away from Saber's Edge.
Yeah, you know, Dr. Smug really would have loved to have his chrono break there. He would have been able to pop No Mind and Reiselhoff like nobody's business. But while Reiselhoff goes down to the bot lane to try and help his bot and mid, then you get Thrillianer taking some turret plates back for this, so Reiselhoff is forced to teleport. Now, however, the Thrillianer does not have teleport. He has Ignite instead. I am not sure how I like that, because even though the Starfall is, you know, a semi-global, you don't want to use it to get in. Well, yeah, you don't want to use it in the early and mid game.
The whole idea with the Ignite top is to do exactly what he is about to do right now, but he does use the Empower E on, he used his Empower ability on the E. But you take the Ignite so that you can get those early kills. Because once Pantheon gets a kill, he just keeps going.
Yeah, I understand the concept, but it's not happening right now, is the thing. He's not being aggressive enough with these all-ins, and he's not getting any help from autofill support. And, it's just not... If the one lane that nothing's paying off here for Resonant Nostalgia is top lane. So it's just a minor nitpick, but...
Yeah, but this is No Mind looking again to go top. That was his third time looking to go top. Versus, again, like you said, autofill support really kind of just ignoring it, focusing on this bot side.
Like, granted, I think that's the smart call to make for this Sejuani, because Xayah Rakan scales so much better than a single Pantheon does. You know, if you're getting kills for Echo and Xayah, I feel like that ends up being a lot more impactful when you get to later stage of the game than just having like a 5-0 Pantheon.
Yeah, Echo is almost at that initial burst all in to basically almost one-shot True Fury. He is just looking to get a Sheen and those Sork boots, and he should have just enough damage to be able to do it up until True Fury does get his Roa.
Yeah, True Fury does have his Catalyst currently. He's got the tier, so he really is going for the long game here, and that's all you can do as Karthus once you're 0-2. And, like, honestly, it's not bad.
That's really all you can do as
just
Karthus.
Generally as Karthus. But it's not so bad that Karthus is 0-2, especially against a lane bully assassin like Echo. It's just... It just is unfortunate that Echo is 2-0 at the same time as Karthus is 0-2. You know, if these kills were on Sejuani, I would actually say that True Fury is still in a pretty good position, but No Mind...
The quickness, getting the stun up, he's going to get knocked up. No Mind is going to get knocked up. They just don't do a lot of damage. He's going to get stunned by the Sejuani, but the heal from Chex Mixon, the Cataclysm, and that's going to be Saber's Edge going down to Chex Mixon. But now we're going to Dr. Smug, just trying to do damage, but now we're back to autofill support. Sphinx is here, the Feather Storm's coming out, the Feather Call, and the Flash to kill Chex Mixon.
Oh, man. And that was a 1-for-1. They killed Chex Mixon, but Saber's Edge lost his life. 100% in favor of
this is going to be a dive from Dr. Smug. The exhaust does come out, so he doesn't have a lot of damage out, but he has to flash away because the Chrono Break ended up hitting True Fury.
The Chrono Break clipped True Fury, and True Fury had an empowered Skittle there, sitting right there on top of where he was, so his flash, I wouldn't say saved his life. I don't think he would have died there, but it definitely saved probably half his health.
Yeah. It does look like Saber's Edge trying to look for a pick onto Reiselhoff, but No Mind is here trying to gank Dr. Smug.
Yeah, autofill support is a little too far away. He is going to get the knock-up.
The phase dive isn't going to dodge. No! Dr. Smug does so much damage, but that's going to be the ultimate from Kennen and coming out. Dr. Smug is going to go down. The Chrono Bait, the Parallel Convergence, the Requiem, Saber's Edge finally goes down. True Fury finally getting something out of this Karthus pick.
Yeah, and he also gets an extra Dark Harvest stack onto autofill support. Now, Reiselhoff might be in trouble, but Karthus is right there.
Throw-in-air trying to run away right now. One more stack from Kennen, and he does get stunned, but Reiselhoff has to back off because Throw-in-air has all of his cooldowns back.
Throw-in-air had all of his cooldowns. Reiselhoff didn't have Proto Belt, didn't have ult, and Flash just comes up right now. So he has to walk away and be satisfied with that. So now it is 3,000 gold in the lead for Resonant Nostalgia. And they've got 2 dragons. They've got all of the scaling on their side, except for the Karthus, really. Yeah, and we're just... The only bright spot here on this team is Racelhoff on the cannon. No Mind is not doing poorly, but the other 3 members of the team are, and so you're looking at a very fed Zaya, a very fed Echo, and, you know, autofill support who's just strong. He's Sejuani.
So I do want to make a comment that Dr. Smug opted to go Boots of Lucidity. So normally you can only get 30% CDR on Echo. If you want
build,
that, yeah, if you want that 40%, you either need to go Transcendence or sub out an item for something else. He opted to, instead of getting Sork Boots with that Magic Pen, he opted to go for the Lucidity Boots. I don't personally agree with this. I think Echo's cooldowns are fine as they are. You already, like, at level 16, you only get an extra 5 seconds, but meanwhile, Dr. Smug trying to just dodge...
Fancy feet.
Yeah, I feel like you can just fight True Fury. Like, you are strong enough to fight True Fury. That's going to be the quickness coming out. But, oh, he flashes the way from Nami. He gets the stun. The Glacial Prison goes a bit wide, but Chex Mixon about to go down. That's going to be the Featherstorm getting the kill.
And Sphinx is dominating 6-0. True Magic Chex Mixon.
Wait, get the Feather Call. Get the Feather Call.
Blade Caller. Who needs it?
So much damage. No Mind goes down to Sphinx. True Magic now just getting kind of 1v1 by the Sejuani. One more auto will do it. And Karthus goes down as well, but Racelhoff is here. He teleported in. He gets the kill onto Sphinx, but now Saber's Edge is in trouble. Saber's Edge 1 hit away. I feel like he should have gone over the wall, and he is going to go down.
Yeah, so Racelhoff manages to get 2 back. He's now a 4-0 cannon, but True Magic died again. He is 0-4. He hasn't gotten a single one of those adoration stacks and cashed them in. He's gonna be useless for the rest of this game, basically.
He did opt to go Manamune. I don't
like that.
I don't personally know the Draven meta, but I know for a fact you're supposed to go like Bloodthirster first.
So there was a time when Manamune was the right one because it gave Draven a little more scaling. He had a lot more mana and then damage with that mana, but I don't think that's the right move here. It's a much later pick, and it's more to capitalize on your scaling rather than to make up for a lack of gold.
For sure.
I think the move here would probably be Death's Dance or something. Just something a little more defensive.
Well, so you no longer rush Death's Dance first. The new meta is to rush Bloodthirster first. I know that much. So I definitely think that the Manamune is kind of a troll because with Manamune you're trying to scale up into
you're trying
the
to
late
scale
game.
harder.
Yeah, but Draven, you're already trying to scale off of going ham in the early game.
Yeah.
So getting the Manamune feels counterintuitive.
The Manamune, it feels a little more. Yeah, it shouldn't be a preventative. It shouldn't be a preventative thing. It should be just. It should double up. Because Draven does suffer a lot in the late game when everyone's a little too tanky to just be 2-shot.
Except for the ADC.
Except for the ADC.
If you 2-shot the ADC, your team still wins the fight, so.
Yeah, if you 2-shot the ADC, your team still wins the fight, but also that ADC Xayah. You can't do anything to a fed Xayah like this.
Yeah, an 8-1 Xayah is very scary. That's going to be the pro though, and he is going to go onto True Fury. True Fury is going to pop the exhaust, but Racelhoff is here right now. He's just going for the kill. One more auto. He doesn't get it. He cancels it with the chrono break.
Yeah, Racelhoff was threatening him a little too much there. Dr. Smug did not feel confident that he could get out alive with the kill, and a kill on the 1 and 3 Karthus. I think he actually did end up. No, he didn't end up resetting on his 3rd kill, but he...
So, getting the kill onto the Karthus would have given him enough money for that Lichbane, which is definitely another huge power spike for this Echo.
True, but also, I think the name of the game here for Resonant Nostalgia is choke out the enemy team rather than just out-snowball them.
Also, he would have definitely gotten that kill if he had Sork shoes, but that's none of my business.
Oh, Thrillionaire. Ambitious flash forward.
That is going to be the engaged Sphinx, just doing so much damage to True Magic. True Magic is going to go down. The parallel convergence is going to find True Fury. He's just going to get ignited. He's going to go down to Dr. Smug.
Stop standing in the Karthus. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
like all 4 of them just kind of grouping up and waiting for a second.
I
like,
mean,
oh.
that is going to be the Rift Herald coming out as well. With Karthus, his E really doesn't do that much damage up until he gets those items.
And, of course, he still hasn't finished his Archangel Scepter, so you are looking at a Karthus that does next to no damage, except for with his ultimate.
Even then, his level 1...
his level 1 ultimate is like base 300 damage or something.
That's going to be the knockup from the Cataclysm, the Featherstorm coming out, the Feather Call getting the kill. That's going to be the Requiem coming out. It's going to find 1.
Yeah, so Saber's Edge did go down to that, did about 400 damage to him. He has no MR, completely reasonable.
Yeah.
Because it also got the Dark Harvest.
Dark Harvest
on him.
stack. He was at about 30% HP, which is the nice sweet spot for Karthus ult at level 2. At level 3, he can start ulting at around 60%, 70% health.
Meristematic, I agree. What is the Executioner's Calling really for? Like, yes, Echo gets a pretty big heal off of his ult, but you're a 1 in 5 Draven. I think the last thing you should be worrying about is Grievous Wounds.
I mean, even then, the Chrono Break's heal with Grievous Wounds is still fairly big because it goes off of the damage that he took. So, yes, he can have a very small
it gets
heal.
cut by 40%, but also the Chrono Break generally, especially at this stage of the game, is used more to keep yourself alive and get yourself
tool.
to get yourself away from the fight rather than to just jump back into the fight and do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's like a 40-minute Echo sort of thing.
I'm so glad someone else said that the Boots of Lucidity were really bad. Dr. Smug getting slowed up. He is going to use the Chrono Break to get out. I mean, with his build right now, this Chrono Break's on maybe a 50-second cooldown.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 30% CDR already. Level 2, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to find checks mixing with the parallel conversions, but he isn't going to go on her. He needs to get out, but that's going to be the quickness. Finding 4, he's going to knock up 2, but that's right, Hawk going in the back line. That is a lot of damage coming out. Not the fight you want to take when Sphinx is not here. Sphinx almost doing so much damage. That's going to be a double kill. That is going to be a triple kill. No Might gets smited out. The Requiem coming out.
And Sphinx 1v4 or 1v3s in the back of the fight after his team completely messes up that engage. Thrillionaire was in the backline trying to take on 3 members while Racelhoff pulled Dr. Smug and Saber's Edge off of his team. Dr. Smug didn't have ultimate, he had already used it. Saber's Edge was there, but the CC wasn't enough for Dr. Smug to be able to do actual damage because Sphinx is basically this team at this point.
Sphinx is 13 of their 20 kills, I do agree.
Yes, he has 75% kill participation, and 13 of those 15 are just his own kills.
I mean, if you were Resident Nostalgia, who would you want then? Your Pantheon or your Xayah?
Let me think about that for a second. Oh, fighting in the jungle. Xayah's got ult. No, I think it's the Pantheon.
You know, I was thinking it was the Rakan, so...
Oh, yeah. No, actually, I want the enemy Draven fed. Okay, so Resident Nostalgia is going to get this Ocean Drake to make it their 4th dragon of the game. Meanwhile, the Peen Pals are reduced to clearing vision around a Baron that they cannot possibly take. And Resident Nostalgia's rotating up.
Well, I'm just saying, when Peen Pals lost their tip, they also apparently lost their edge. RFL support going to get stunned up the Aftershock, keeping him alive. That's going to be 3-man knockup. That's a lot of damage coming out. The Cataclysm going onto Rakan. No Mind is going to get the kill onto him, but he's going to go down to Sphinx. Karthus also going down to Sphinx, kind of just in the backline, but Thrillionaire is going to get the kill, and then Dr. Smug just going to E in, kill checks mixin. Reiselhoff is like, God, why is my team into it?
What is my team doing here? Honestly, I have to question No Mind because the first thing he did was jump onto Saber's Edge and kill him.
That's going to be a flash, and Reiselhoff is going to go down. That is the ace, and that is the game.
Yeah, this is definitely the game. There's 4 members, and it's still 5 seconds until True Fury and No Mind are up. So Resonant Nostalgia going to take this game down in just a few seconds, unless we see a massive hold here from the Jarvan Karthus, but they literally don't get there in time.
The Requiem comes out, the Featherstorm comes out, but it does not matter. The Nexus shall fall. Resident Nostalgia finally showing we mean business.
We mean business, and they did point out they
I like cats.
What?
Sorry.
Okay, well, we did see Resident Nostalgia last week. They did pick up Sphinx, finally eligible to play for them, and I'm pretty sure they won the. Let me just.
I said cats. But
The cross conference. Yeah, they 2-1 business time, so they did actually pick up a win in the non-competitive week.
Business time has Kilgar. Can you really give them enough? Can you really give them any credit? Kilgar knows I trash him.
Yeah.
Fiction, on the other hand, great mid laner. Anyways, we are going to take a quick break. We are going to pull up our next game, which is going to be Sensei Squad versus Just a Gamer, so don't go anywhere.
Yep.
Let me show you this video now.
Welcome to the world, no heroes and villains. Welcome to the war, we've only begun. So pick up your weapon and face it. There's blood on the ground, go and take it. You give
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GRLCS Week 4 Plat Cap Division.
But first, we need to take a moment of silence for the brave men and women yesterday who stormed Area 51. Those who lost their dignities showing up on TV at Area 51 with signs that said, "I want to clap alien cheeks." So, please, join me in a moment of silence.
Okay, with
That's
that
good
over,
enough, yeah.
So we just watched Resident Nostalgia resonate with Peen Pals. Peen Pals ended up losing their tip
They
and
certainly
lost their
resonate
edge.
all over Peen Pals.
And so Resident Nostalgia ended up winning, but now we have Sensei Squad versus Just a Gamer. On the blue side, we have Sensei Squad Gaming. In the top lane, we have Nick Laws on Camille, the lady with knives. In the jungle, we have Water Bear on the Party Pony Heckrim. In the mid lane, we have this Midnight Slushy on the Sexy
Speed
Snake.
up, there might be an
on
invade. Speed up.
Cassiopeia. In the bot lane, we have Beast Nation and Nicole on Caitlyn Braum.
Okay, let's watch the invade go down.
Why can't I? Don't speed me up.
No, I'm gonna speed you up because you take forever to do this.
Sadistic Flare is AFK.
Oh.
Yikes.
Ripping pepperonis. Okay, game's over.
Okay, you guys, see you next year.
We know how this goes. Caitlyn just got first blood. Oh boy.
You know, this is fine.
Okay, well on the red side, we have Just a Gamer. Tuna Melt in the top lane on Shen, Higgy73 in the jungle on Amumu, your mum's ugly mate, playing Malzahar.
Don't talk about my mom like that.
Dude, you said your mom was ugly.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. You just said she wasn't super pretty. I said your mom was super pretty, and you took offense to that.
No, I just said that I do not find my mom attractive. That sounds bad.
Same thing. And then in the bot lane, Dirk Nowitzki and Sadistic Flayer on Kaisa and the recently dead Morgana.
Yeah. Was he stating the crab
Starting
race?
the Crab Rave song.
What?
Crabs.
I'm
No.
confused.
I don't know. Is Crab Rave copyrighted?
Yes, we had this conversation
Oh,
already.
yeah, right. Okay, well, we actually did see Midnight Slushy start Miasma so that he could get the Miasma onto Sadistic Flayer. So, I mean, that's not really that bad
He's
against
gonna have a rough
Malzahar.
level 1, but
Yeah.
other than that, it's like you just take E level 2, you get your Q level 3, and then you're fine.
Yeah, life is good. And yeah, it's not, Malzahar is not exactly the scariest.
Yeah, Malzahar isn't gonna all in you level 2, so.
What? He can't just like flash ult you level 2?
And Dr. Wildy, the answer to your question is no, Grass Camille isn't a thing, but we're seeing it anyways.
I admire the gumption.
That is going to be Nicole getting hit by the Dark Binding. Caitlyn taking a bit of damage. Wait, no, Dirk! He's going to heal. He's going to make it out. Now that Midnight Slushy is level 3, is looking to get that kind of Cassiopeia all-in engage that she kind of just likes to do.
Grass Camille is a thing in mid lane.
That is going to be Camille getting stunned up, but Amumu's here. He gets the bandage toss. Nicholas is just going to grapple out.
Yeah.
Hook shot. Yes, that's it.
Grapple. Is that like a grape apple?
Grapple.
Grape apples.
Grape apple. Is Nicholas, not Nicholas, is Higgy73 going to come back for Nicholas? That is correct. The bandage toss, the hook.
Yeah, preemptive hook shot.
Preemptive hook shot, very nice. Bandage toss goes very wide.
Yeah, he had a ward in there, so he knew that Amumu was coming in. He knew how to get away, and now this bot lane. Boosted Asian actually just got boots to avoid this Morgana a little easier, and an extra potion. So it's not like he has extra combat stats in this lane. He just is able to weave these auto attacks in and out a little bit
And
easier.
kind of chase a bit faster.
Yeah.
Just having that extra movement speed.
I think a little more importantly is just that he can get those. He can
Dodge the Dark Binding.
Well, dodging the Dark Bindings, that combined with the fact that whenever he gets a headshot, it's a lot easier to just get in, auto, get out.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the 25 movement speed when no one has any movement speed items or abilities, really.
That is
Midnight
going to be a
Slushy.
bandage toss on the Midnight Slushy. Midnight Slushy is just going to Q, E. Is going to run out of mana, but it's not like you burn anything getting out.
Yeah, he had the speed from the Q, so he's
Yeah.
fine.
I am going to kind of talk about Midnight Slushy for a bit. He did opt to go for Ignite on Cassiopeia. How do you feel about that?
Ballsy would be the word for it. Usually you go
That's going to be the hook shot
or-
going in. The Party Pony coming in. The taunt from Tuna Mount and the flash to get out.
Yeah. So usually you go Ghost
That's going to be
or Dark Binding hits.
It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
Higgy's
Higgy's here. He gets the Banish Toss onto Bomb. The heal coming out from Boosted Asian, but it doesn't matter. Dirk is going to get the Plasma stacks off and get the kill.
Yeah, and now Boosted Asian, again, with the little extra movement speed, does manage to get 2 headshots off onto Dirk, so he is going to get him very low. Sadistic Flayer out of mana, has to go back. So actually, even though he Boosted Asian lost his support, he's actually not doing that poorly right now, because he's still 15 CS and a kill ahead of, or 15 CS and like 100 gold ahead of Dirk Nowitzki.
Speaking of, oh wait, that's going to be the hookshot landing. Party Pony is here. Autos are being blocked, but it doesn't matter. Water Bear is going to be picking up the kill. I do want to talk about the CS discrepancy in the jungle though. Amumu at 23, Water Bear at 36.
Yeah, Water Bear has been much smarter about taking his camps in accordance with where he wants to go next on the map. Meanwhile, Higgy just kind of spent a bunch of time top and then immediately rotated bot. So he didn't get a very efficient clear off, even though he still has cleared a lot, which did mean that I think Water Bear got both scuttle grabs, which would explain the difference.
Yep, you are not wrong here. But other than that, this is kind of a much slower game than what we saw in the Resident Nostalgia Peen Pass. Sunset Squad likes to take that kind of slower approach, build up into that late game versus just coming out of the bat swinging.
Yeah, you see it in their choice of champions. Midnight Slushy is playing Cassiopeia, and Boosted Asian on Caitlyn. It's like, okay, well,
Caitlyn is one of the strongest, if not the strongest ADCs this patch.
Yes, she's ridiculously strong, but still her biggest power spike is late game. Oh, wow.
That is going to be the Petrifying Gaze coming out, not landing on the stun. The Noxious Traps are landing. Wait, no, that's Teemo Ultimate. The Qs are landing from Cassio.
Noxious Blasts.
Noxious Blasts?
Yeah.
Okay. The Noxious Blasts are landing, but it isn't enough to do enough damage to your mom's ugly mate.
Yeah, he does have his Corrupting Potion charges still available, so he gets back over half health, and he's also not at any slouch for mana as well. I thought that he would have to go back, but it looks like he might just be clearing another wave or two before he goes and refreshes his Corrupting Potion.
Yeah. Also, just looking at the bot lane, Census Squad definitely has their money cut out for them just because of how well Morgana counters Braum.
Yeah, Morgana certainly counters Braum. Having the Black Shield makes it a lot harder to get like those Braum, the Braum ultimate engages, as well as even stunning people. As long as you put the Black Shield on them after he hits his Q, you're not going to be able to get stunned because this bot lane does no magic damage aside from that Braum Q. Caitlyn traps technically do magic damage.
Well, doesn't the Piltover trap still break it? That's going to be the flash and the ultimate from Sadistic Flare. The Shen ultimate coming out as well. The Stand United is going to get in. Tuna Mount is going to get the kill onto Boosted Asian, kind of just stealing it, and Higgy's going to get the kill onto Nicole.
Yeah, so actually, good for Just a Gamer, but not really good for this bot lane here. They only got the 2 assists. And when you split that across 4 people, they each got 150
That's going to be the Party Pony going in. Your mom's ugly mate is going to flash away. The ultimate from Malzahar is going to come out. Higgy flash misses the ultimate. Water Bear picks up the kill, and that's going to be the Curse of the Sad Mummy coming out right now. The Dark Binding is going to miss Water Bear. The Conqueror is giving him so much healing. He's going to pick up a double kill. The Triumph comes out. The grounding is going to keep Morgana from engaging onto Water Bear. Water Bear is going to walk out of this.
Yeah, and just individual, like Higgy missing that Q, Water Bear was dead there. Sadistic Flare not getting the bind off because Midnight Slushy flashed. Midnight Slushy lived. Water Bear, I don't know really how, but he still lived after Morgana went back, in. So just a lot burned and no kills coming out for Just a Gamer.
You definitely don't want to be giving kills to this Party Pony either. This Party Pony is just going to come in and destroy your whole team.
And he has his Cinderhulk finished. He's got some control wards in the pocket.
Thank you for telling me it was Cinderhulk.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't going to question it. I was just going to wait until you mentioned it.
Yep. Yeah, don't know how it worked out, but it worked out.
Yeah.
There's just, I mean, he was completely CC'd with the Malzahar ultimate. He just didn't get enough damage because also they didn't get to chain that into the Higgy stun. And then after that, he just didn't die.
Yeah.
Midnight Slushy peeled for him amazingly.
We are also seeing the runic echoes coming out from a Moo. Something you usually are seeing on him these days. The taunt is going to miss from Tuna Melt, but the bandage toss does land, and Nicholas is going to have a questionable flash, to say the least.
I think that flash is necessary to stay in the lane, especially when Water Bear is coming back in. But no, I don't think he would have died if he had gotten taunted there by Tuna Melt. He just probably would have had to go back. And it was more of a preventative flash because I think either way he probably would have had to flash.
But that is going to be the Water Bear coming in, the Party Pony, and yep. Your mom's ugly mate. You just got 3 man. That's going to be the
Kaisa Killer Instinct.
Interesting.
Yeah, he didn't get any of the damage that he needed on boosted Asian.
And that's going to be the ultimate coming out from Caitlyn.
Braum.
Braum is going to get stunned up under turret. Yeah, I was so confused by why the Killer Instinct came out that I couldn't really...
Like, I thought it was a good Killer Instinct. He just did it in the wrong direction. He went behind boosted Asian and Nicole so that they could just turn on him, and Sadistic Flayer didn't have anything up. Like, literally everything was down for him. So I think it was not so much a questionable Killer Instinct, it was just questionable running away from his support after it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, Boosted Asian does pick up the kill onto Dirk. Sadistic Flayer does pick up the kill onto Nicole. So one for one.
1 for 1, but still... Wait. Yeah, what? Nicole picked up the kill on Dirk. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, 1 for 1. Pretty much even there. Morgana... As long as this is like a Zanya's first and then a bunch of supportive items Morgana, she really doesn't use that gold significantly better than Braum does.
You are not wrong. I feel like Morgana can at least do a bit more damage.
Yeah, Morgana can do a little bit more damage,
but that is going to be Water Bear getting stunned up by Higgy. Just so many stuns. That's going to be the shutdown. But the Petrifying Gaze lands, and Midnight Slushy is able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, and well, the shutdown onto Water Bear does mean that your mom's ugly mate is going to have a better, not good, but better time here against Midnight Slushy. He's still 20 CS down. And
they're literally taking 0 damage.
Yeah, I mean, Grasp Camille plus Grasp Shen plus plus Spirit's Refuge.
Yeah.
That's just no damage taken on either side. Oh, dude, okay.
Okay, he got it. He got it.
Be still my beating heart.
Got it.
Yeah, Sensei Squad should have stunned Morg. She was at 3 stacks. Yeah, they turned in that bot lane fight when they turned onto Dirk. They let the timer run down on Sadistic Flayer when they could have just gotten one more auto attack off on her because Dirk was dead.
Dirk taking a lot of damage. The ultimate from Braum is going to go wide on both of them. The Morgana ultimate coming out. One more auto, but the stopwatch gets a double stun. And that is going to be Higgy picking up the kill onto Boosted Asian. Now Nicole trying to get out, but JP because Water Bear does get stunned up. He is going to have an ultimate out. Stand United did come in. Water Bear in a lot of trouble right now, but Nicole is here to body block and die for your team if necessary.
And it was necessary. Water Bear getting the return kill onto Dirk. They do end up losing 2 there, and that was exactly what we said. Sadistic Flayer with the black shield, it completely counters Braum's stun because, well, first of all, because Braum missed the ultimate, which is pretty big in breaking that breaking the Morgana black shield. But on top of that, what she did, she got Q'd, used the E on herself, made sure that they didn't have enough magic damage to break through that, and by the time it went down, she was in her ult, she had stopwatch available, and Boosted Asian couldn't kill her fast enough.
Yeah. And then we did see Tunamount also teleport back to lane, so no map pressure from him for, I want to say, at least another 100 seconds.
Yeah, it looks, it's a 3-minute cooldown at level 1,
That is going to be the ultimate from Malzahar, but interesting,
wow.
The Petrifying Gaze is going to land and you're just going to go down.
Yeah, that was,
questionable.
Like the Nether Grasp was one thing, because it's like, okay, well, yeah, you can just kind of do that because he's already got 20% CDR with the Luden's Echo, and he's level 10, so if he has Transcendence, suddenly that's 30. Now, I assume 40 from Lucidity Boots.
Yeah.
But in any case, if he had 30 at that point, yeah, you can just kind of use the level 2 Nether Grasp just to use it and then go back. But then stepping under tower and not
turning away.
Yeah, not turning on the Petrifying Gaze. Sus. That's what I'll say, sus.
But
Shen.
Nikolaw's finally doing some damage to the Shen. Has the Sheen, has the true damage, and that's going to be the taunt landing onto Nikolaw's. Higgy is here. The ultimate is going to come out. That's going to be Dirk using the ultimate, and the heal, but it doesn't matter. That's Sadistic Flare just trying to get out. One more auto. That is going to be the stun, and that is going to be the Piltover Pacemaker, and Nicole getting the kill, and then Water Bear just runs in and party pony.
Is the Piltover Pacemaker what Camille or what Caitlyn has when she gets old and stops being a sheriff? She doesn't have her Peacemaker anymore, but she has her Pacemaker.
Did I say Piltover Pacemaker?
Yes. But yeah, Nikolaw's actually managed to get the 1v2 kill onto Tunamelt because because Nikolaw's got Tunamelt so low before Higgy got to go in. I had a minor problem with Nikolaw's using the Hextech Ultimatum a little bit early, but I think that was a little more of a game of chicken where Higgy was trying to bait out the ultimatum before before he used the Q, and I think Nikolaw's just lost that game of chicken.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your mom's ugly, mate.
Petrifying Gaze and Hecker Mold coming out. The Nether Grasp is going to come out as well. He is going to get stunned up by Higgy. He is in a very bad position. The Tears of the Sad Mummy going to pick up the kill. Now Midnight Slushy going to dodge the Shen Toss, but he isn't going to dodge the Bandage Toss, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, so that is a 600 gold shutdown that goes over to Tunamelt, putting him at a much better point against Nikolaw's. Although, now that Nikolaw's got the turret, I think they've just kind of moved away from focusing this top lane. Shen can't push without his ultimate or his TP, so he is going to, well, he's just going to watch his mid turret go down, the final outer turret.
The Hextech Ultimatum coming out onto Dirk. Nikolaw's just way too tanky, going to pick up the kill onto Dirk. The teleport coming out from your mom's ugly mate, but that's going to be just a lot of damage coming out from Mumu, but Nikolaw's is just kind of cleaning up, honestly. That's going to be a triple kill for him. Go for the pentakill. That's going to be Braum getting killed. One more auto attack for Tunamelt to be stunned up. Go for the Quadra.
They actually didn't get the stun on him, but Quadra timer runs out. However, it is an unofficial Quadra for Nikolaw's. 6-0-3 now on these thick thighs with knives.
Nikolaw's also opted to use the W versus autoing and getting a stun.
Tunamelt was Spirits Refuged.
No, or after when he was running away.
No, it ran out. It just barely ran out right after the... Like, the Spirits Refuge went down, and I don't think Nikolaw's was quite in range.
Clip it.
He didn't have the hook shot available, and he wasn't quite in auto range for Tunamelt, and by the time he was in auto range, it went down. Or at least he started the sweep.
Oh, no. Oh, Sadistic Flare blind queuing into the bush. Very good call, but the Petrifying Gaze is going to be blocked by the Black Shield, and Midnight Slushy is going to go down for being greedy.
Yeah, wrong place, certainly the wrong time. You can't do that when there's a Morgana on the other team. That's just really, really greedy.
Especially you can't do that to Morgana.
Yeah, you just can't do that when you don't know where Morgana is. And your entire I'm going to kill you in one combo, or I'm going to kill you in like 2 seconds, is based on not being spell shielded. That, like...
Yeah. Yeah, Sadistic Flare doing just a really good job with that. Getting a pick for his ADC, her ADC. I don't know.
Sadistic Flare? That just sounds like a 14-year-old edgelord boy name.
Hey, it could be a dominatrix. You never know.
Sadistic Flare, are you a dominatrix? If so, hit me up. JK. Unless.
I'm just kidding. Unless.
What if we put our Minecraft beds next to each other? Haha, JK. Unless.
So, are you guys ready for some ASMR casting?
God, please, no.
Okay, you guys. So, we're gonna have...
Stop doing that.
Okay.
All right, Nick Lowe's and Tunamelt might be trying to give it to each other
Tunamelt
here.
trying to run out. A lot of damage coming out from that true damage Q that Nick Laws does have just built into your kit, because Riot was like, you know what we need? A champion that can always do true damage with an auto attack.
Hey, Vayne is a balanced champion.
Vayne is a balanced champion.
Yeah, certainly is when it's in the hands of my ADC. He's not here. I'm allowed to make fun of him.
I'll tell him when he gets here.
Oh, please do. All right, so another dragon going over. It was a cloud, which means that Water Bear now does more damage.
Hey, you need to be a speedy boy.
S-P-E-E-E-E-E-D.
Speed.
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 I am speed.
Thank you. I was about to do it, but you did it. If you ain't first, you're last, and Heckram's a fast boy. He gonna hit first.
And so, 7,500 gold. Sensei Squad is up. Just a Gamer. They don't look horrible. They don't look really 7,500 gold down. It's just that we haven't seen a 5v5 team fight. We've just been seeing, like, picks.
Well, we have seen a 5v5 team fight, and that's where Nicholas got a pentakill, but it was really a quadra-kill.
Quadra-kill.
It was really just a 4v5.
Yeah, it was a 4v5. But yeah, that was the one actual team fight that they had, and the one team fight, it went very much in the favor of Sensei Squad. But again, Sensei Squad looked pretty poor in that team fight right up until the point where Nick Lulz jumped in.
Yep. But this game is definitely going a lot slower than the P&Pal games. Just a Gamer, knowing that they don't want to lose this, is just like, we are doing what we can.
Yeah, I mean, right now, they are still undefeated because they had their bye, so they're 1-0. But you don't want to lose your undefeated record so early, and that's
just going to be Waterbear going in, getting the kill. That's going to be the Crystal Sad Mummy coming out, but he's going to get knocked up by the Braum Ultimate, and he's going to go down. Flash from Midnight Slash going to go in now. Caitlyn Ultimate, Ace in the Hole is going to come out, but it doesn't even get shot, so she's just going to get the cooldown
gets
back.
The 5-second cooldown.
And that's going to be Nicholas getting taunted up, Tunamelt just trying to do what he can to hold against this.
But Nicholas has a Ravenous Hydra, so he doesn't take any damage, or at least it seems. So now, the Sensei Squad, they are going to take this Baron without any problem whatsoever. Higgy still dead for 8 more seconds, and it's a 22-minute Baron for the squad. They're going to go up by 10,000 gold here.
You know, where's our Baron power play? So they started at 4.3, 43.3?
43.3. No, it has to be the gold differential.
Okay, then they started at 45.5.
The gold differential between the two.
We're looking at the Baron power play.
The Baron power play is how much you get over the enemy team in that time. If you get aced, you lose your Baron power play.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
It was about 9,000 gold, so whatever it happens to be at the end of the Baron buff, that minus 9,000.
You know,
this is why you are the worst stats guy. Actually, no, you're not the worst stats guy.
That's a surprise.
Skipper literally just quit.
Oh, I did not.
He refused to do the UA stats, and we were like, well, you have to do all of them if you're going to do them. And he goes, well, no, I don't.
Waterbear loses his E. Your mom's ugly mate. Why did you use the Stand United?
He wanted to stand united. He didn't want him to die or not die all on his own.
That was a... Okay.
Shushbacked. Certainly shushbacked.
Caitlyn's kind of just chilling there, looking around with her gun, not
She's
really doing
scooping.
much.
Scoping.
But Stand United now down because Tunamelt was like...
Maybe your mom's ugly mate will die. Who knows? But yeah, we do see Nicholas pushing top, split pushing top again. They're going to go for the 4-1 here.
That's going to be Waterbear going on to Tunamelt. It doesn't matter. The Dark Fighting going to land on Nicole.
But he just ate it.
Yeah.
He's got a Mikhail's, so he doesn't take any magic damage, right, really.
Yep, and worst case scenario, he'll just Michaelis himself, because who needs...
Who needs to save your ADC?
Hey, your ADC has QSS. They don't need that Michaelis.
That's a good point. And as far as things go, just for the record, I think I've bought Mikhail's like twice, and I've literally never bought it in GRLCS. Because who cares about your ADC? If they die, they deserve
Oh, that's a great QS, but it doesn't matter. Dirk is going to go down. Waterbear doing a lot of damage. The ult from Nicole going to come out. Waterbear trying to do what he can, but he gets stunned up under turn. He's going to go down, but now Nick Lulz is just huge, getting a double kill, getting the Morgana, getting the Malzahar, and now they're going on to Tuna Melt. Tuna Melt's going to have to flash out, but Nick Lulz still wants him. The taunt, he's going to get taunted under turn. He's going to get bandage tossed under turn. He's going to have to flash out. One more on it. The stun. Midnight Slishy picks up the kill.
4 for 2 here, and now Nicole's gonna die under turret. Oh god, oof, ouch, owie, my KDA. So it ends up being a 3 for 4, but Sensei Squad gets an inhibitor. So, you know what they say, all's well that ends well.
If you're Sensei Squad.
How much longer does the Baron have?
Baron should have something like...
Is it a 6-minute respawn and a 3-minute buff?
Yes. Well, it goes out at 220.
Okay, so yeah. All right. So currently the Baron power play is at
You said 9K, so
9K. This is 13 and a half.
So like 4.5.
Okay, so yeah, this is a 4,500 gold Baron power play so far. This is a good Baron power play. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that call. It's a good Baron power play.
Oh, it's 240, not 220. My bad.
Okay. Well, that's good. That means I don't have to do the math again.
Anyways, do the math anyways.
4,500 gold Baron power play.
I like it. I like it.
Quick maths.
1
2
plus
plus
20.
2 is 4. Minus 1. That's 3. Quick maths. Love that song.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
No, it's 19. What, are you retarded or something?
What? You know what's funnier than 21? 25.
What?
It's from SpongeBob. Filthy casual.
I guess I am a filthy casual. But it is looking very hard for Justice Gamer to come back. Waterbear coming in. Very fast Pony Boy, but Tuna Melt's also a very tanky,
you know,
monster thing.
I find it offensive when Hecarims from like from Platinum and above play, because the tradition is that Pony Boy needs to stay gold.
Stay gold, Pony Boy.
Stay gold, Pony Boy. Now the question is chat intelligent enough to know what book that's from? Chat.
Chat. We believe in you, chat.
This is just a regular siege, so nothing's really going on right now. It's a 4-1 where Camille's in the mid lane, which doesn't really make any sense.
Killer wins.
Killer wins.
That's gonna be Higgy getting a 3-man ultimate with the Crystal Side Mummy. The ultimate coming out. Waterbear also going in. The Stand United also gonna come out, but it doesn't matter. He dies too fast. Shed now just trying to walk over there. The Hextech ultimate is going to kill him. That is going to be 4 kills. Nicole, you are a worthy sacrifice.
Nicole, stop. Stop doing that. Stop dying under turret. Stop. Get help.
Killer, not everyone knows that quote. You'd be surprised.
Yeah, people who didn't have to read that book in 7th grade, or for people who forget 7th grade, looking at you, Scrambles.
Whoa!
Scrambles literally doesn't remember his late 20s.
I mean, your point. Oh my god, Tuna Melt takes so much damage. Who knew? True damage does a lot of damage against full Tay.
Yeah, who knew? Yeah, who knew true damage, a full, 3-item Camille, 2.5-item Caitlyn. Who's in 7th grade in their late 20s?
I am!
7th grade, the best 8 years of my life.
Oh no, 6th grade was the best 10 years of my life.
My dad was once asked if English was his first language. My dad is from Delaware.
Oh,
my dad is like very white too.
That reminds me, is English your first language?
No. I speak memes first and foremost. All right, so Baron is back on the map. It is 4v4 here with Water Bear on the Raptors. We see your mom's ugly mate coming in, and that's the engagement, Biggie.
That's going to be because of the Sound Mummy going on one, and he's just going to disengage because Boosted Nation didn't get caught, but he's going to get rooted up. He's going to almost go down.
Whoa!
Water Bear's just in here. Party Pony! And that's going to get him in the Nether Grass, but Nicholas gets the kill onto Morgana, and now Water Bear's just going on to Dirk. That's going to be a double kill. That is going to be a double kill, triple kill for Hecarim, double kill for Camille.
A clean ace and the game. Yes, Camille is coming in 30 seconds until the next.
Did you know when you're not diving the enemy team under turret, you don't lose anyone?
What? No. Nick Lowell's gonna solo take this Nexus here, and Sensei Squad gonna move to 3-0.
Are we surprised by this?
No.
No, we are not.
Sensei Squad is a good team.
Mark Hames wasn't in this game. They did have a sub for support, so.
That's true. Yeah.
I just realized it.
I like totally forgot that Mark Hames is the regular Sensei Squad support, but like Nicole did really well for himself. He just died under turret a couple times.
Yeah, I was going to flame Mark Hames for like doing really badly because he's a diamond support in flat cap.
Stay fair, Mark Hames. Stay fair.
Stay fair. I like it.
Is that this weekend? I should go tonight.
It ends on Sunday. So.
Okay, maybe I'll go tonight, or this afternoon or something.
Okay. Anyways, we are going to take a short 5-minute break.
And then when we come back, I'm going to look different and white and cuter. Goodbye.
A lot cuter.
You bastard.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GRLCS Week 4 Plat Cap Division. My name is Noah Siren Hassoun, and I am joined by Riley, Seeger's Funky Mama, Cute Caster Boy Seegers.
I'm back!
As you can tell, he's no longer Asian.
It's a miracle.
Vid went from Asian and kind of short and ugly to tall, handsome, white.
That sounds a little racist. We should probably start scaling it back.
Anyway, last time we just saw Sensei Squad slash the competition and take out Just a Gamer. Are you ready to get into this next game?
More than ready.
Well then, let us get into it. And this game is going to be Crimson KC versus Cosmic Flow. Ladies and gentlemen, on the blue side, we have Crimson KC. In the top lane, we have Boar on Jax. In the jungle, we have I'm Lefty on Jarvan IV. In the mid lane, we have V Vader on Nico. And in the bot lane, we have Fargo and Ban Thresh on Sivir and Bard.
You know, that's actually a nasal, so it's more like Ban Thresh.
Introduce the red team.
On the right side, we have Cosmic Flow. In the top lane, we have Alarcion. In the jungle, we have Jimajungus on the Nocturne. And I forgot to say, Alarcion is on Ornn.
Are you sure he's on Ornn? Are you sure he's not on Norn?
Oh, in the mid lane, we have Legion on Galio. In the bot lane, we have UNSC on Caitlyn and Black Salt on this Nautilus.
Big boy not here to spend this big boy day.
Yeah, trying to slap that Bard on the opposing side.
Well, Bard does look the most like an alien.
He
And
does.
he does want to clap them alien cheeks.
We gotta see them aliens and clap them cheeks.
Exactly. But we do see Nocturne. Nocturne is on this side. So we are seeing Chimichangas playing Nocturne. Chimichangas does usually like to go for those AP junglers. Like, he went Gragas and Silas the weeks that we saw him. So it's definitely interesting to see him on this very, I don't want to say easy, but very easy champion with his ultimate, who can just do a lot of work for his team.
Yeah, maybe not easy, but just in terms of playstyle, a fairly telegraphed kind of playstyle. You're gonna try and press R on someone and kill them. However, I do think they have drafted a comp that can kind of utilize the Nocturne very well. Legion with the Galio ultimate will be able to kind of dive Buddy with the Nocturne and go down on top of him. Well, do the ultimate on top of the Nocturne.
No, you should word it like the way that you had it worded beforehand.
Will be able to use his ultimate ability on top of the Nocturne as he goes into the backline. On top of that, Alarcion will be able to also use his ultimate during the darkness. So that means it'll be very hard to dodge potentially, since they won't really be able to preemptively see where the Ornn Horn is coming from.
So you used to be on a team with Alarcion, so I'm going to let you talk about this top lane for a bit.
I actually think Alarcion does a fairly... I played with him about 2 splits ago. I think Alarcion actually normally does a very good job of absorbing pressure, which is one of the reasons that we see him on tank so much. He's very good at just being able to play the tank and absorb the pressure. However, we do see a little bit of engage coming here on the mid lane. Legion went in, did get the taunt and the Justice Punch, I believe. However, does end up losing the trade just because of the range advantage. Now it's really low.
Oh! Legion tries to get out with the Justice Punch, but because it not goes back and then goes forward, it ends up going behind V Vader and doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I think he probably should have just tried to use his flash first.
Yep. That's going to be Ban Thresh flashing out. The heal going to be coming out from Fargo right now. He is going to be using the spell shield to get out the trap. One more auto from UNSC, and that's Fargo going down. Very good job from this bot lane.
Yeah, I do think it was kind of a greedy flash, though. I don't think he really would have had the damage to kill him since he had already used Piltover Peacemaker. So I do think potentially they gave up a little bit more than they wanted to. However, did get some good damage onto Fargo. But Fargo on this Sivir can typically just kind of farm fairly safely with the abilities, and also there is some built-in sustain in Bard's kit.
But that is going to be the double knockup from I'm Lefty with this flash. UNNC is going to go very low. The heal is going to be coming out from him. and they are both going to be able to make it out just fine.
Yeah, as we see, I think I'm Lefty there, just trying to abuse the fact that Caitlyn had used her ult early in the earlier engage. It was a very good try. They do end up getting the heal out of UNSC.
That's going to be Legion
dead.
getting stunned up. Legion, wait. Legion. The auto is going to follow him out.
And that's the second
Vader.
time that he's kind of gone back in, and it's put him in range to kind of be able to.
I mean, I think he was going to get autoed anyways.
I think he was on the edge of that, on the auto range right there. But you know,
Spirit Bloom is also like a 5-second cooldown, so
Yeah.
I think he would have died anyways.
most likely would have died anyways. But you know, you hate to see it from Legion 0-2 and 0 right now.
Hey, you know, he's just waiting for his 1 in 6 power spike, you know?
I'm just saying the 1 in 6 power spike cannot be understated. Cannot be understated.
Anyways, going back onto it, Larsion doing a very good job of kind of somewhat like letting this lane freeze in the middle. He isn't really letting Jax poke him out. I feel like Board could go in and fight him though.
Yeah, just because of the massive minion wave, he would definitely have the advantage. I do think Alarcion would probably just try to disengage, and because of kind of just... He is very healthy at this point right now. And with his pretty high base damages, you know, that could potentially...
The Counter-Strike just doing such a good job to block Ornn passive from Bellow's Breath. Alarcion is going to be looking for the kill. I feel like Alarcion should just charge into that and try and kill him.
I think he might be trying to get 6. He probably should get 6 within the next couple minions.
I still feel like Alarcion can kill him anyways. That is going to be the Counter-Strike coming out. The Bellow's Breath is going to come out. He does have level 6. Call of the Forge God is going to be coming out right now. He's looking for the knockup. Is going to get it. One more auto attack should do it, but I'm Lefty's here. He's going to flash away. I'm Lefty gets the slow from the W, and he's going to get the kill.
Yeah, it was close. It was looking like he might kind of get out. However, there is a counter gank on the other side.
Yeah, so overall, very good job from this top lane of Boar and I'm Lefty. Meanwhile, Legion's here right now is going to get stunned up by V Vader. Legion's just not having a good time. Is going to Justice Punch in. The Aftershock is going to do some bit for him, but V Vader's just going to abuse him every time he walks out.
Yeah, he had already used the majority of his abilities, you know, before. Oh, look, there's the
that's going to be the Pop Blossom. Chimichangas is here. Legion's going to go extremely low. He's going to go down to V Vader, but Chimichangas is going to get a shutdown. And that is going to be the Spell Shield saving Sever's life from the pool.
Now, Sivir does, however, step on one of those sneaky traps that you can kind of hide behind the turret. It takes half of her health for that. So a good kind of trade there coming out from UNSC under the tower of Crimson KC.
For sure. But by the looks of it, very good start from Crimson KC.
Oh, that lands?
That is a very good hook from Black Salt. Fargo going extremely low. UNSC is trying to get closer, is going to use the 90 caliber net, but that's going to be the Nocturne Orb coming out. Chimichangas is going to flash, get the kill onto Fargo. Bard is in a bit of trouble. That's going to be Black Salt going in, and Black Salt going to pick up the kill.
Yeah, really good dive. Just using the first Nocturne ultimate to just really good effect, making sure that he can get that first kill onto Fargo. And then since they were already kind of trying to run away from turret, kind of assuming that that might happen, they were actually not in the range of the tower to even get its protection. So just very kind of unfortunate coming out there from the bot lane of Crimson KC, but also just well done from Chimichangas, and good follow-up also from Black Salt to be able to get that lockdown and make sure that they get the second kill onto the Ban Thresh as well.
For sure. But that's going to be Black Salt also getting a hook onto I'm Lefty, but now we're going to the top lane where Boar and Alarcion are fighting, and Alarcion is just winning these fights easily. Call of the Forge God is going to be coming out. Boar trying to jump out, just not able to.
Yeah, I don't think he missed the first proc of the first half of the Ornn ult, so he was kind of...
He did get slowed. He did get that...
brittle. He
brittle.
did got the brittle deep... He got the brittle debuff, and because of that, the second part of the ultimate, I believe, does even more damage.
Yeah, so it procs the brittle, and I believe it adds another brittle.
Yes, yeah. However, the second brittle didn't even apply because he died.
No, it like adds another brittle, so if he autos him again.
Yeah, but he died.
Yeah,
So there was no second brittle.
exactly. Your hair's very wet. Moving on though, V-Vader trying to do what he can in this lane. He's the only one really doing well besides I'm Lefty. The top lane and the bot lane looking in Cosmic Flow's favor now.
Yeah, they are about 8. Oh,
that was going to be the paranoia coming out from Chimichangas. He is going to be getting the kill onto Ban Thresh, and Alarcion just doing what he wants because Boar can't really fight him at this point.
now Boar does have a slight CS lead, about 12 CS at this point. However, Orin does have the gold, so there still should be a gold lead onto the side of Orin right now.
Yeah, it should be about an 8 CS gold lead, but that's going to be Chimichangas coming, and he is going to get rooted up. The Pop Blossom is going to be coming out. It is going to stun up Legion, but the Ace in the Hole is going to come out. It isn't going to be enough, and we see that V-Vader has Gathering Storm.
Yeah. I do want to kind of applaud this Chimichangas on this Nocturne pick. He's kind of been everywhere. Used both of his ults. It seems almost on cooldown.
Chimichangas doing a very good job of dodging. I'm Lefty. Is going to get the fear, but that's going to be the teleport coming out from Alarcion. He's trying to go in. He's looking for either I'm Lefty or stuff. He doesn't have Call of the Forge God available with him for about another 10 seconds, though.
It looks like it might just kind of dissipate right there. It was a good try from iLefty to try and maybe get some return pressure. However, I do think that Chimichangas is out pressuring I'm Lefty early, which I'm kind of surprised because Nocturne is typically seen as you have to get 6 really before you're useful, whereas I'm Lefty on this Jarvan is one of the most renowned level 2 gankers. He did manage to get a successful gank off on the top lane, but I don't really remember him
this is going to be called the Forge God coming out right now, kind of just a zoning one. Banthresh is here. Red team does get the dragon. Banthresh going to have to flash out.
Yeah, Banthresh went in by himself. It didn't really seem like anybody else was.
He was going for the kill, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, and then he ended up having to blow his flash to get out. Unfortunate right there, especially since he is not a very tanky engaged support. You know,
I don't know what you're talking about. You've not seen bards like I've seen bards.
I mean, Bard kind of is it is a weird support because of just his play style and his kit, but he does typically not go as tanky as something like a Nautilus, and because of that he is also getting hit by quite a few of these engages coming out from Black Salt. So the fact that he's having to blow his flash, however, there is an engage coming out.
Yeah, that's going to be Pop Blossom. The Nocturnal is here. The Cataclysm coming out. The Galio trying to do what it can, but it isn't going to be enough. I'm Lefty needs 2 more autos. Misses the spear. Legion trying to engage. Uses the Justice Punch. Doesn't get it. The Bard ultimate going to come out, which means that Legion needs to walk out.
Mm-hmm. They did go 1 for 1, and crucially, they also do get the shutdown onto Chimichangas. Very important that Legion doesn't die right there. You know, he's already 1-3-1, didn't want to lose any more of that CS or experience. However, potentially it might have been worth it if they were able to trade it with I'm Lefty because he does have that shutdown on him. But either way, going 1 for 1, and at this point, the gold lead is 100% evened up. It's 19K versus 19K. So coming back, however, there's Engage coming down onto this Bard again.
Yeah, I mean, Banthresh is very weak right now. He is 0-2-0. So it's just kind of hard for him to do stuff. Also, Chex Mixon, I am going to say that we streamed your game first. So we've already streamed your game if you want to go back and watch that. If not, you can still just chill in the chat and watch everything else.
Yeah. We did see, though, that Banthresh got hit by another engage coming out of this Nautilus. Has gotten hit by quite a few hooks throughout the game. Now, I will say there has been an inordinate amount of pressure coming out.
But this is going to be Nico coming in. Is going to land the stun, but it doesn't matter because Black Salt's just like, I'm Nautilus. I go to what?
Oh,
He's got the hook. That's going to be a knock up. He is going to go down. Good day, Banthresh. Maybe you should just Banthresh. That's going to be the paranoia coming out onto the Nico. Pop Blossom is going to get the shield. Chimichangas is going to get stunned up. It's going to flash away, but it doesn't matter. Cataclysm is just going to lock Legion under turret, and he's going to go down.
Yeah, they do go 2 for 1, and that was a fight that Chimichangas engaged himself with the ultimate. So good job there from I'm Lefty being able to counter that. I was kind of maligning him earlier on, but since then he has kind of picked up the pace, gotten a few kills. He's now 4-0-0, 250 gold bounty, doing very well at this point, and has decided to go warrior enchant. Does have electrocute, which makes me think he will probably start looking towards going towards a kind of more damage heavy build and look to blow up someone like Kate. During these team fights. However, it will be a little bit harder for him to blow up someone like the Nautilus or a Larcion or Legion on the Galio.
Your goal as late game Jarvan is to be your engage tool and just cause some sort of damage, because Jarvan is not a late game champion. He falls off very hard, so the later this game goes, the worse it is for Crimson KC. But at the same time, it's good for them because Boar is just on this big Jax.
Nico and Sivir also will do some fairly good scaling. Sivir especially is known as a late game hyper
that is going to be the taunt from Legion onto Vivader. Vivader just trying to do what he can, but Legion is at this point where he's such a big MR count, such a big caster counter, that Vivader, even though he's 3-3-3, can't do anything.
Yeah. So some smart draft coming out there from Legion, being able to counter kind of the Nico. Has finished his Rod of Ages, is starting to stack up, has 3 charges on tap, but
that's going to be the paranoia coming out. Nico going extremely low. Chimichangas is going to pick up the kill.
That was a really good spell shield coming out, blocking the root, so he's able to follow and get that kill onto Vivader, who also blows both of his summoners in exchange for only the ultimate coming out from Chimichangas.
Yeah. But other than that, it does look like Cosmic Flow is going to be looking at this Rift Herald at the moment.
Yeah. They do manage to get it, and it looks like they are kind of rotating down towards the mid lane. We'll have to see.
But that's going to be engaged from Blacksalt. The ultimate going to come out. Banthrash is going to get knocked up. Fargo going to also get knocked up. That's going to be Legion getting 2-man taunt. Fargo going to have the ultimate out. I'm Lefty going to also have to flash out, but now that's going to be the call of the Forge God coming in. It's going to find I'm Lefty. He's going to get slowed. He's going to get knocked up by a Larcion Flash E, and he's going to be shut down.
Yeah, really good job there coming out from a Larcion going on, deciding to try and get that shutdown. They do manage to get the kill, some good follow-up. Very good job there.
Rift Herald also coming out from Chimichangas. They just want this turret. Domo arigato, Mr. Turretto. Sure.
They are looking to rotate, though, take that pressure and then rotate towards the Infernal Dragon. I do think they should be able to pick this up with no problem, really no contest. However, I do want to, something that I really have just kind of been mentioning throughout the game, but I even want to point out even more, is just how good Blacksalt has been at hitting Bard with what seems to be every hook that he throws out. That was really good.
There's a reason why Bard's name is Ban Thresh.
Yeah.
He doesn't like Thresh because Threshes land all of their hooks on him.
Yeah.
So they could have banned Thresh, but then you have Nautilus, Pike, Blitzcrank. It's really hard to deal with all those.
Yeah, but one of the things I specifically want to point out, though, is the fact that most supports will try just kind of instinctively to go on the AD carry. That's what they're trained to do. Attack the AD carry, kill the AD carry. And
I don't know. I feel like attacking the support, the very tanky support, is the call to go for.
But it's specifically in this game because Fargo on this Sivir does have Spell Shield.
That's going to be Paranoia coming out from Chimichangas onto Boar. Boar is going to get hooked by Blacksalt. I'm sorry, can we get a script check on Blacksalt? He's landed every single hook.
Yeah, he's doing very, very well this game. But like I was saying, it's so good that he's not trying to specifically go on to this Sivir, because most of the times that Sivir sees the hook thrown out is reactively spell shielding. However, none of those spell shields have really been useful because the hook has been trying to hit someone else the entire game. Specifically, this Ban Thresh, or in this last case, it was Boar in the top lane. But really, just such a good job hitting everyone with the Dredge line.
I mean, that's what you want from Blacksalt, and sometimes I wish my support could hit as many hooks as Blacksalt has.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, when I heard David talking about Mikhail's Crucible last game, I got a little sad. Because I am his ADC, and I always die.
He also called you trash.
I am trash. That's not flame, that's just a fact.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Just wait until next week. You're getting 0 ganks versus the minuscule ganks that I gave you this week. But we'll get into that later on tomorrow.
Yay.
Yay.
Either way, back to the game, we do see that Cosmic Flow actually have started to pick up a fairly decent sized gold lead, 4,000 gold at almost 20 minutes into the game. Very good. They do have a fair amount of vision set up on this top side jungle, which is what they should be looking to with Baron spawning in about 15 seconds.
Yeah. Baron is definitely going to be on the eyes of Crimson KC. I don't think they're going to rush it all at once.
No, but I think it's good that they have it set up. They are in the stronger position, so I think it is definitely something that they can look towards kind of exploiting. They do have Galio kind of on the bot side. He does have multiple ways to get over towards the Baron. However, he is kind of rotating, well, towards mid, but now he's going back towards the... He might just be killing the Scuttle Crab. No,
Hey,
because that's top side.
Yeah, you know.
He's just walking up and down the river, but it looks like there might be some
He
damage.
went AFK. He had his auto clicker going off.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's whatever. But Black Salt, looking to see if he can find someone, is going to ult Ban Thresh. Ban Thresh is going to be the target. I'm Lefty going to be also be the target of the Paranoia and the Galio ult, and just...
That was the
yikes.
most alpha move coming out from Black Salt. Like, so alpha, I'm almost, like, wondering, is that actually Tyler 1 playing as Black Salt with this game? Because he just walks up, kind of ignores the ADC, and just, or ignores I'm Lefty, and just presses R onto Ban Thresh. He has had a
Call the Forge
one-track
God
mind
is
all
going
game.
to miss everyone. God, Black Salt's just like, nope, Fargo, now you're mine. Ace in the hole going to be coming out. The Vader going to get hooked by the Dredge line. Pop Blossom going to come out. The Bard ultimate going to find 2 because Chimichangas can spell shield that because Nocturne needs a spell shield. That makes sense.
Yeah, they do, they get the inhibitor. They do decide to just go out. Ban Thresh with the Bard ultimate. It stalls for, I don't know, 2 seconds maybe. Oh, but there's an engage.
that's
Good
gonna be
3-man
engaged.
hook.
The Jax is going to be getting a shutdown. The Cataclysm is going to do a lot, but it doesn't matter because Legion goes out. Legion takes out Lefty. Larcion takes out Jax.
Yeah, they do get the shutdown onto the Nocturne. However, they still do lose the fight going
I mean,
2 for 1.
Chimichangas is Chimichangas. He's a terrible player, you guys. Like, terrible player. He's only 6-3 and 6 on Nocturne. He isn't like 10 and 0 on Nocturne.
Basically feeding is what I'm hearing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do want to point out, though, all of the bounties that we see on the side of Cosmic Flow. 300 gold in the top lane, 150 in the mid lane, 150 on both the bot lane and the support. Whereas we look over at the side...
Wait, Ban Thresh. No, Ban Thresh.
He's trying his best. But no, if we do look over at the side of Crimson KC, there are no bounties at all. And in fact, we have like a 0 and 5 Bard. Sivir just hasn't really been
That
able
is
to
going to
get
be the
involved all
Paranoia
game.
coming out. Kind of just more of a, hey, J4, if you engage, I'm coming in, buddy.
Yeah, just making sure that nobody could really see what was going on, just making it so that there was not even the option for a steal, really, with I'm Lefty, because he couldn't see over the wall.
I mean, yeah, but Larcion, the first Dredge line to ever miss. Report Black Salt not scripting hard enough. That's going to be the call of the Forge God coming out. And the target is going to be I'm Lefty. I'm Lefty trying to flag and drag, but isn't going to make it in time. Now the ultimate from Nautilus is going to come out. Going to knock up 3. Ace in the hole going to come in. Be blocked by Boar.
Yeah, I mean, Black Salt just missed 2 anchors in a row. What's going on, buddy? You doing okay?
He accidentally turned off his scripts, you know?
Yeah, well, hopefully he'll turn them back on by the end of the game and we can get this one over with
Well,
quickly.
no, he realized that we'd probably catch on to him if we learned that he was scripting, so he probably just turned them off. Oh, no, never mind, I lied. He gets the hook onto Vader, but it doesn't matter because Vader has Flash.
They were looking to maybe get some more damage, more kills or damage onto that turret. However, it is really hard to kind of siege against someone like Nico and Sivir just because of the wave clear that they have, specifically coming out of Sivir, who has completed her first item. However, that is only 1.5 items versus the 2 completed items on the side of Caitlyn. Does have some good farm, but
but that's going to be Boar finding Chimichangas. Chimichangas going to be popping his ultimate as well as his GA. And he's going to just try and get out as he can, but nope, he's just going to go down to I'm Lefty. He opted to use the Paranoia.
Yeah, I don't think that was really worth it because I don't think he would have been able to get out even if he had been able to actually use it.
I think the idea was that he was going to Paranoia and then Paranoia to like Sivir or something.
Exactly, but I don't think he would have. I don't think that would have saved him anyway.
Oh, but that's going to be a taunt. Good day, my good sir, my sweet summer child.
Yeah. Caitlyn going up to 4-0 and 9 at this point. The bot lane for Cosmic Flow has just done so much work this game. This would be the time I'd say, hey, go look towards Baron, but unfortunately they don't have their jungler. He is just now respawning. However,
what's
it
a
looks
jungler? I don't know what a
they
jungler
are
is.
going to go ahead and start it. They will be able to set up trap line with Caitlyn. One of the powers of this champion is just very good at sieging and objective control because of the ability. TP coming in from Ornn.
Bard ultimate is also going to go in. That's going to be the dredge line onto the fake Nico, but I'm Lefty is here. He gets knocked up by Call of the Forge God. The Sivir ultimate is here. The dredge line is going to hit, but it doesn't matter because it's special. But Fargo is going to go down to Chimichangas. Cataclysm is going to come out onto him, and Alarcion is going to save Chimichangas, pick up the kill. Ban Thresh now in a bit of trouble. Same with the V-Vader. V-Vader is going to find one with the Pop Blossom. Alarcion is going to get the knockup. He's going to go down. Goodbye, Jax, my sweet summer child. And now Ban Thresh, the only one left alive. But UNSC did go down, but it doesn't matter. That is going to be a 1 for 5.
And they're just looking to end the game. I'm not sure they can.
I'm sure they can.
I mean,
end.
Sivir is up in 8 seconds. Might be able to do some
Well,
quick, but they do have multiple.
I've
super
seen the
minions in too.
timestamps on this. I'm pretty sure they end. I actually have no clue if they end. You guys have
Yeah, they do have they do have some super minions, and yeah, they're just gonna walk down and end the game because there's really nothing that Sivir.
Are they going to walk down and end the game because the inhib respawn? Let's go. That's going to be the Paranoia coming out from Chimichangas. They're going for this inhib. It is an open nexus, but they're going to disengage. Troll inhib is troll.
Yeah. Sad day. Oh well, they do get the inhib. They do get both of the Nexus towers. That is an open inhibitor or an open Nexus at this point, so they're just gonna probably go back, try and fight around the Baron, and you know, with how far ahead they are 9,000 gold ahead, or 8,000, almost 9,000 gold ahead. They really should just be able to win the fight in the game at that point.
They have 2 Infernal Dragons, a third one spawning here in 43 seconds. If they get this, you're basically sealing your fate. Lock and key, just throw away the key. Like, you're done. Just be prepared to face the consequences of losing to Cosmic Flow.
What are you talking about? Cosmic Flow?
Whoa, Crimson KC was voted rank 6. Cosmic Flow was voted rank 10th.
Okay, but if we look at what's going on in the gold match, I'm pretty like in the gold rankings don't matter anything, Cyray.
You right. But that's going to be Bard doing what he can as well as Nico doing what she can, but it doesn't matter. The Infernal Dragon is here.
Yeah.
The Infernal Dragon is taking damage.
And this will be the 3rd Infernal Dragon coming out from Cosmic Flow unless
The
there's some kind
Infernal
of miracle
Dragon
steal.
is going down. That's going to be the Paranoia. The ultimate.
Oh!
Blue team steals the Infernal Dragon. That's going to be called the Forge Shot. Coming out right now, the Galleon doing what it can. Chimichangas is going to get the kill onto J4, but now Jackson a bit of trouble with the Pop Blossom. Going to go in onto Legion. Legion's going to go down to Fargo. But Boar is trying to do what he can to Alarcion. He's going to get the stun onto him. Boar's going to hop out. Alarcion now on the run. Fargo on the way. That's going to be the charge. Boar trying to do what he can. I feel like Alarcion can just Bellows Breath and kill Boar. I lied because he didn't get the brittle.
Yeah, really just bad fight coming out from Cosmic Flow right there. That was a very late Paranoia.
Hey, Ban Thresh, great ult.
I will say just a very bad Paranoia, I think, coming out from Chimichangas. It was too late to really dissuade them trying to go in.
I told you, Chimichangas is feeding. He's a bad jungler.
And then Boar does so much work on the back line, is able to basically 1v3, doesn't die, and does still kill the Caitlyn. Really good job there coming out of Boar.
I mean, we've made jokes the past 3 splits about Boar being feast or famine, and he's always like, I'm never famine. But each game, this entire split, he's been famine, but that's going to be the paranoia coming out onto Bull Rider, man. Bull Rider trying to do what he can. Van Thresh isn't going to get hit by the dredge line, and that's going to be the ultimate coming from him. It doesn't matter. The auto from UNSC is going to follow him. Chimichungus did end up using his GA. Van Thresh is no longer here, so Bard can't ult it. And they're going to look at this Baron.
Yeah, so they do manage to get those 2 kills. Really just kind of proactive play coming out from Chimichungus, and UNSC uses the Caitlyn ult, sets up for the paranoia to come down onto Jax, who is quite low and had no mana either, so just taking advantage of that situation.
Yeah, I'm Lefty just trying to get out. Was looking for the steal, but just can't go for it.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is Baron buff. It is an exposed Nexus. I think that what they should probably just do is take 5 and run it down mid.
I really think they should force a fight. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Forcing a fight means no. That's not forcing a fight. That's going into a portal and backing Caitlyn.
Does take Quicksilver Sash, means that maybe won't be able to get hit by that route by Nico, which is an insanely long route if it goes through one. Unit before hitting a champion. I believe it's like a 3 or 3.5 second route. Very long, not fun to play against. I'm not good against Nico. I'm not good against people that root. Morgana and Nico.
You're just not good at the game.
He's not good at the game. I'm really
It's
bad
okay.
at the game.
You just play Ezreal, and you don't even play Ezreal well.
I don't play any of the champions.
Ezreal isn't even meta anymore, so it's just like you don't even play Caitlyn because you hate that champion.
I do play Caitlyn now. Excuse me. Excuse me.
This is yes fiction. You can't play Echo. Oh, I know I can't play Echo. I only go 9-2 and 9 on Echo. That isn't good enough. I only went 9-2 and 9 on Echo. That isn't good enough. Call it the Forge God couldn't come out. A Paranoia going to go onto Fargo. Fargo going to go down the teleport coming in from Galio. Why are you guys bot lane? Just end.
They gotta pad the KDA, stack the stats, get more gold.
Also, spoilers! That's going to be V Vader getting hit by the dredge line. This inhib is going to go down. I don't know why you're going for the inhib. Just go for the Nexus. The Cataclysm is going to come out. UNSC is going to flash out, is going to survive. It's just going to be autoing. Boar is going to go down. V Vader is going to go down. Van Thresh is going to go down. Wait, you guys, you can't end yet. You have to go get the mid inhib and then the top turret and then the top inhib. What are you doing?
Basically, they're trolling. Either way, very good fight coming out from Crimson Flow right there. UNSC able to get away from both Jax and I'm Lefty. Doing very good job right there to be able to kite away from that. And then some good peel also coming out from Legion. And then is able to clean up the fight. So really good job right there to be able to take that last team fight and then eventually win the game.
So we are going to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we will be back with the next game, which is going to be, drumroll please, Unlucky Ascension versus Return of the Middle Sticks. Don't go anywhere. Camera. Hello everyone and welcome back to GRLCS Week 4 Plat Cap Division. My name is Noah Siran Hassoun and you already knew that. This man is David Vid Cossack.
Yes,
Yes.
that's me.
But the
Hello.
cuter version. The cute caster boy version.
No, my name is actually Riley Seegers, Funky Mama Cute Caster Boy Seegers, and we are here today to do some cute boy casting.
Oh my. Okay. Last game, we just saw Cosmic Flow pick up they went with the flow. Ooh. And they picked up their first win. So next we are going into Winter's Claw, Winter's Fang.
If it's named after Sejuani's thing, it's Winter's Claw.
Oh no, it is Winter's Claw, but everyone's petitioning to make it Winter's Fang. So.
But the lore.
Oh, White Claw! White Claw!
Oh, yeah.
I have no clue what you guys want. Anyways, we're going to go into the first game, which is going to be Unlucky Ascension versus Return of the Middle Sticks. On the blue side, we have Unlucky Ascension. In the top lane, we have Router on Urgot. In the jungle, we have Fiddle Castro on Gragas. In the mid lane, we have Ashton on Syndra. And in the bot lane, we have Goddess of Storms and Tio Coldane on Varus Braum.
And then on the red side, we have Return.
Wait. Abort! Yes, dance more, Seppo. Dance more!
I will have to say that was the first damage coming out from Varus onto this,
Go, Hulk.
onto Seppo.
Get your stacks.
Oh, Ezreal landed a Q. Game over. He got the Kleptomancy proc.
Whoa. Ezreal has 5 gold. Brand has 22 gold. It's not looking good for UA.
Not looking good. This is seeming to be an unsurmountable gold lead on the side of Return of the Middle
Okay,
Sticks.
would you like to introduce Red Set?
Yes, so on the red side, we have Return of the Middle Sticks. We have Seppo on a new and improved Pantheon in the top lane. We have Dr.
New but not an improved. The champion's terrible to play against.
We have Dr. Wildly on Malphite in the jungle.
Thank you, Doctor. Whoa! Oh!
We have Winged Nation on Silas in the mid lane. We have Otso on Ezreal in the AD carry position, and we have Hulk on Brand in the support position. I thought they should let you do it. I'm just saying.
So, a little bit of backstory. I wanted to play Malphite jungle. My team was like, no, it sucks.
But we'll get to see this game whether it sucks or not. So I will be paying very close attention to this Dr. Wildy.
Dr. Wildy is the uncontested best jungler in Plat Cap. Hands down, best jungler in Plat Cap. I'm definitely not being held at gunpoint to say this. Dr. Wildy is definitely the best jungler in Plat Cap.
Oh, good.
Wayne Nation taking a lot of damage from Ashton. He doesn't have his Kingslayer available to him, but once he gets that, he should be able to take these duels a lot more easily.
Goddess of Storms has been poked down pretty low. Already half health at level 1. They do both advance to level 2 at about the same time. However, just because of the fact that...
Wait, Hulk, run! Hulk, run! Don't get stunned up! Sorry, continue.
Yeah, Brand is just really good at poking out and
Yeah.
really...
Speaking of new and improved champions that are good at poking out, Router going extremely low. One more Q is going to kill him. Because Pantheon is a fun and balanced champion, you guys.
Another Scatter the Weak.
Wing Nation is going to look for an engage here. He does get the stun. Kingslayer is going to give him a lot of health. He does end up proccing his Conqueror. Seppo's in a bit of trouble. He uses the E, but Router is just making lines around him. The flash, the kill. Router is a monster, but now we have Fiddle Castro in here. The stun onto the Varus. Goddess of Storms is going to have to flash away.
Yeah, so they do manage to blow the flash off of Hulk, but in return, they do get the 2 in a counter gank.
Dr. Wildy is here, isn't going to be able to do anything because he isn't level 6 yet. Seppo looking for the Q. He is going to be sidestepped, but Seppo isn't done chasing him yet. Actually, yes, he is. He's going to back off. Router, good job for you.
I will say that the the throw on the spear for Pantheon is actually kind of a small hitbox. Like, it's very narrow. It's actually a lot harder to hit than it looks. I know I've played it a few times, and I've always thought it would be probably kind of a similar hitbox to, say, Piltover Peacemaker or Zap from
I'm
Jinx.
sorry, it's Piltover Pacemaker now. I made the mistake of saying that. Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, good damage. However, there are about Hulk takes 1 or 2 turret shots.
Seppo, I think you're in a bit of a bad situation right now. He's gonna get the stun. He's gonna proc his Conqueror, but Router is just like, Domo arigato, Mr. Pantheano.
This is a 0-2-0 Pantheon at 4.5 minutes in the game. Has already used his
Wing
teleport.
Nation getting stunned up isn't going to re-engage. What was that? Moving on. This is why you usually do take Ignite on Pantheon, for the sole reason of, if he had Ignite, he would have won that level 1 fight.
Yeah.
And from there, once Pantheon gets 1 kill, he usually just steamrolls the rest of the lane.
And, you know, at this point, you know, that's 2 kills onto the Urgot. Urgot does scale very well, becomes very hard to kill. Does have that true damage execute, which fears everyone in the radius. Just a very good kind of, this is honestly very good. It looks very good for Unlucky Ascension. The fact that they get their Urgot to already have 2 kills this early in the game. Has built Kindle Gem, does have that 10% CDR. Will be able to, I believe that makes his shotgun knees proc even quicker, or like reload kind of even quicker. We'll be able to get some of those other abilities.
I really don't know what Urgot does anymore. They reworked him from the beautiful champion that he was to this monstrosity, so...
Only thing you need to know, shotgun knees.
Yeah, but his ult was literally, oh, you're over there? How about you come over here?
Yes, but then he was also an ADC smack in the middle of the other team.
Your point?
I mean, I already do that regularly, so...
Like, what's the problem with that? Kaisa does it all the time.
True.
But that's going to be Fiddle Castro going in, gets the knockup onto Hulk, but Hulk does so much damage. Hulk's going to pick up the kill. Otsu's kind of just there autoing. Hulk is the real carry in the spot lane.
Yeah. Bran just has so much damage, is able to get a return kill in that 2v3. So really good job right there. Unfortunate, of course, that he goes down, but does get the kill. Also gets, you know, he is running Dark Harvest. So every time he hits some of those low health targets and gets a kill, it's just going to make his late game even more powerful.
You are not wrong, my good sir. You are not wrong. Seppo, I think you queued in the wrong direction. I'm not going to lie here, but the CS is the other way.
I'm almost wondering, though, if this is showing a little bit of unfamiliarity maybe on the champion.
You know, this is going to be Dr. Wildy. Level 5 right now. Wing Nation isn't going to be able to find the chain, so he is going to be able to walk out. Dr. Wildy is now level 6, though.
Yeah, talking about that kind of skirmish, or that trade up in the top lane, Router did...
Oh, that's going to be the flash from Dr. Wildy, as well as the ultimate. Ashton, I'm sorry, my good sir, but you are gone.
Yeah, really good first ult coming out from Dr. Wildy right there. Flashes into the ultimate Ashton.
He shows the true power of the Malphite jungle.
Yeah, honestly, just very well done right there. But as I was saying earlier, I'm just wondering if maybe Seppo isn't super comfortable on this Pantheon. You know, has seemed to maybe overestimate his ability, or at least isn't comfortable in this matchup.
I'm just saying, Pantheon's an OP champion. You don't need to have skill to press W, Q, and R every now and then.
Yeah, at the same time, he is 0-2-0.
Thank you, Fiction. Thank you. I agree. Please tell I'm Heimel that if you can actually at him and Sirene in the chat. What do you want from me? I do play Echo, you're right. But if you could at I'm Heimel in general GRLCS chat and post that entire thing, loved you forever.
That is a flash coming out from Hulk. The Goddess of Storms did see that Hulk was alone, so he did try to throw out the Chains of Corruption. However, good flash, like I said, coming out from Hulk, making it so that it's just, you know, kind of a traded ultimate ability for flash, which does generally go in the favor of the person who used the ultimate.
Yeah. Seppo is here right now. He's going in. The Predator from Dr. Wildy is going to be coming out right now. Is going to get the slow onto Router. Router's going to have to flash away. Dr. Wildy is going to have ultimate here in about 20 seconds.
Yeah. Even though we are saying that Router is just getting to be fairly tanky. Does have the health from the Kindle Gem, does have the health from the Phage. And then on top of that, the shield coming out from his Disdain, I believe it is. However.
Okay, that is Wing Nation here right now, and he's just going to Urgot eat him up, but that's going to be Fidel Castro up here as well. He did pop his Predator, but it doesn't matter. He's going to go down anyways.
Oh, now there is looking to be an engage coming out from TL Cotain onto the bot side. However, does miss everything, and so that just kind of fizzles out. But one thing we did see there in that top lane fight was the fact that Silas was able to steal Urgot's own ult and kill him with it, which is a good way to deal with kind of a tanky Urgot, is to get the true damage execute onto that Urgot as well.
Yeah, you are very correct. Sorry, I just need to respond to I'm Heimel in GRLCS general chat. Also, Dr. Wildy, I love your thing in chat. Great stuff. Always impressed with Return of the Middle Sticks stuff. Oh god, Dr. Wildy has ult sitting in here. Goddess of Storm, run! Goddess of Storm flashes away, manages to get out.
Oh,
and
that's a
Seppo is here anyways. I think that's an overcommit. Seppo, there you go, buddy.
He's doing his best.
You know, he's trying, and that's what matters.
Is what matters. However, there is an Infernal Drake up, so it might not be an or it's a Mountain Drake. They could just look to transfer.
Ari Panda, I am not biased. I'm just saying, Dr. Wildy is the best jungler in Platcap, and I'm definitely not being paid to say this or anything.
Also, Ari Panda, I think we should say bias caster, not bias cast.
Oh, that is going to be a great Malphite ult from Dr. Wildy. They are going to be able to kill Fiddle Castro just yet. Goddess of Storm's going low. Goddess of Storms is going to be able to pick up a kill onto Otto, however. Wing Nation going to try and disengage. That is going to be a 1-for-1 the ADC's trading.
Thank you, Ari. I am perfect. I try my best.
Wow. Seppo in a lot of trouble right now. Router doing a very good job. Router trying to do what he can. He is in ult range, and he's just going to get munched.
Yeah, I do think he used his the shield a little bit early there. I think one of the ways that this matchup will be determined is how Pantheon uses the shield, and when he did it, he didn't really block any substantial damage at that point.
Yeah, really Seppo's trying to do something here. Urgot just naturally counters Pantheon because of the way that his abduction, his E? Abduction?
Is that one Disdain?
No. I don't remember.
The throw.
Because Pantheon's E it is Disdain. Okay, it is Disdain. The way that the Disdain works is that when Pantheon uses his E, Urgot can just Disdain him, throw him over, and then you can just do damage to him again, so it doesn't matter.
Which is why it is the timing.
But Fidel Castro is going to try and get Wing Nation, isn't going to find him. The explosive cast is going to be flashed.
Yeah.
It's a very good escape by the Wing Nation.
Good job there. But no, as I was saying, timing is very important, because I do think if you waste your shield on some kind of non-substantial damage.
That is a lot of damage coming out from Hulk and Goddess of Storms. Goddess of Storms is going to go down. Hulk is in a bit of trouble. Fiddle Castro is going to have to flash away. But Hulk got the Dark Harvest stack.
Hulk did get the
Dr. Wildy does see Ashton, is going to see what he can do. Does have the Unstoppable Force, is going to use it, and Wing Nation's going to come in, clean up the kill.
Yeah, Dr. Wildy is actually doing a very good job, just kind of having pressure and just being a threat. Has built Runic Echoes, so we'll start to do some more, damage at this point. And, we'll have to see if this is kind of a totally blow you up full AP build.
Oh, it is. Let me tell you, I've played with Dr. Wildy's Malphite jungle. It is. He taught me everything I know about the champ. The whole nothing. But Seppo in a lot of trouble right now, and yeah. I'm sorry, buddy. You just got 9999.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I do think the reason that it didn't work right there was I think it's because of the timing. Because you are only get the shield for, I think it's 2 seconds with the unempowered and 3 seconds with the empowered shield. And just because of the time it takes to shoot the ultimate, to reel you in, to grind you up, you don't actually have the shield up long enough to be able to block the damage when it actually executes you. However, when you have the 3-second shield, because it's up for longer, I believe that with the way that the timing works, you should be fine.
I mean, you could technically delay the ult as well, so it kind of just depends.
Yeah. It really is just kind of a mind game, I think, to see who presses their button first. And I think it kind of...
I think Router has been winning this mind game. I'm not going to lie here, but the scores don't lie.
The scores do not lie. 4, 1, and 0. Now, I do say, Router, please die again before you do anything else, because we want to get that good cush score line. 420.
I'm sorry. That is going to be the Braum ultimate coming out from Wing Nation, because Wing Nation's like, oh, you have ult? No, that my ult. You my ult now. Yeah. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, you guys.
We'll try and forget that one. Moving on, though, we do see that there is about 1,000 gold lead here on the side of Return of the Middle Sticks, even though their top lane is getting absolutely bodied, and that's mostly off of Wing Nation. Wing Nation is doing very well.
Fiddle Castro in a bit of a pickle. They're going to lead the Skull Crab. No, that's going to be the unstoppable force coming out. Seppo going to get the kill onto Fiddle Castro, but does Urgot take the Scuttle Crab? We won't know, because directed camera wants to show us Hulk.
No, red team does get it. Red team
Yeah. Did manage to get it. So, sorry, Router, that is not your Scuttle Crab.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's the ultimate.
That is a lot of damage coming out from the Brand ultimate. The stun is going to miss. Goddess Storms is going to use the heal. The Arcane shift is going to go wide, and that's going to be also getting stunned up as well, showing that Ezreal isn't a meta champion.
I will say, I do think they could have won that fight if they had hit their abilities. However,
Dr. Wildly did use the Predator, but that's going to be the teleport coming in. But Router is going to get stopped by Seppo, much to Seppo's dismay, because Seppo's just going to go down.
Yeah, again, it's just, I think Seppo just doesn't know what to do in this situation.
Seppo's just like, I press W, I press Q, I die?
Yep. Now that was the ult coming out from Fiddle Castro right there. However, Wing Nation was just able to do the abscond, get out, get forward, and gets pushed the opposite direction into safety.
Yeah. Wing Nation does use the Gragas ultimate. I really think Wing Nation is going to definitely have a bit of trouble. There aren't a ton of good ultimates I mean, he does have good ultimates, but Ashton's ultimate isn't very good for him because he doesn't get the spheres. Router's ultimate is good for one person, so if you're in a 1v1 situation.
However, he will still be doing massive damage with Fiddle Castro's ult. Goddess of Storms, You
didn't let me finish.
Well, I'm gonna talk over you now. The Varus ultimate, Chains of Corruption, actually has some very good AP scalings on it. And so that actually, and because it can spread to the entire team, does potentially look like a great way to engage.
That is going to be engaged from Fiddle Castro. Dr. Waldy is going to go down though. Ooh, very good Braum Unbreakable from, but Seppo ulted in. Why? Seppo is going to most likely go down, and he does go down. Fiddle Castro is just going to be able to walk away. I'm very bummed out because Riley took my thunder.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have thunder in the first place for it to be taken.
Okay, you can solo tap. Let's have fun. If you guys need me, I will be gone. That is going to be Router going down. He's going to get munched by Wing Nation. And Goddess of Storms isn't going to be able to pick up either of them. So, have fun. You know how to set everything up. Good luck.
Sit down, Noah. Sit down, Noah.
I believe in you. Have fun. And that's going to be engaged from Wing Nation, trying to get Goddess of Storms, but he's almost going to go down. Kingslayer is not available to him, and he's going to go down to Tio Cordain. Have fun.
Sit down, Noah. They do get the tower down on the bot side, so we do see that Syndra and Fiddle Castro are able to get some gold back. They are actually quite a ways up at this point, 3,000 gold. So Unlucky Ascension doing fairly well, despite the fact, also with the shutdown that they did get onto Silas. Some good gold back. Varus has been kind of able to fight back despite the pressure that came down from Hulk early. Hulk has as much success outside of laning phase. However, is still a brand that will scale very well and do good damage late. However, it really is just this 1-6-1 Pantheon is really not able to do that much in this game.
Who is in the what? Mary Stamatic, what did you just clip? Which meat grinder is a witch? What? Oh, I know exactly what you clipped. Got it.
Yep. So we do see just some pressure from Urgot in the top lane. Really, no one can kind of counter him. Maybe Wing Nation would be able to go up against Router in the top lane, but most definitely Seppo can. So
I feel like you just ignore him. That is going to be the Chain of Corruption landing onto Wing Nation, though. Wing Nation just going to try and get out. Goddess of Storms is going to get caught up by her own.
Ultimate?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Chain of Corruption.
Like I said it twice in that interaction. Dr. Wildy goes for the one shot. Look at that. Look at that. We could have had that in our game.
I was with you.
We could have had that in our
I was with you. I was on your side.
Sure. Oh God, Seppo, you're in trouble. Wing Nation is here. That is going to be Router getting out right now. Dr. Wilder in a bit of trouble. He's going to go into the meat grinder. He's going to go down. Also now trying to run away. UA showing a very good showing with Fidel Castro.
Yeah, Fidel Castro doing pretty well.
Fiction, clip it at Heimel with the clip, please. I beg you.
Coldane, a little bit slow with the shield right there.
Yes. But overall, a very good fight from Router. Router's just trying to do what he can to carry his team to victory. Given his team isn't really doing that bad either.
No, Otso is putting out some good damage. Does have 2 completed items onto this Ezreal.
Otso is 1, 2, and 3. What are you talking about? Good damage.
I mean, he's getting some good poke damage.
Yeah, but he's 1, 2, and 3. The meat grinder misses.
However, I do think Wing Nation is really the person who will be carrying the brunt of this team with Dr. Wildy, who is 1, 2, and 4, but will be putting out so much damage on this Silas.
Yep. It's okay. Dr. Wildy, now knowing that he can one-shot Goddess of Storms, probably going to be doing it a lot more often.
Yeah, most definitely. Once you reach this threshold, has also built this Nullifying Orb, I believe it's called, which does even more pen damage, and Goddess of Storms doesn't have any MR to speak of anyway, so with these 2 pen
It is
items...
Oblivion Orb, yeah. I was going to say that. I was just going to let you finish.
Oh, did I say Nullifying Orb?
Yeah.
I'm sad.
No.
They're all orbs. They're all orbs. Either way, will do so much damage to this AD carry who doesn't have any MR resist. Or magic resist. But you also see Syndra doesn't really have any magic resist either.
Syndra doesn't need magic resist. She just one-shots everyone at late game. Yep, I do agree with Mirasamak. Oblivion Orb is the most powerful item in the game right now. It's definitely a very strong item, and it builds into your Morellas as well. Like 10 out of 10 would build again.
Yep, it's that magic pin is just such a strong. It's just such a strong stat.
And that's going to be Dr. Wildy going in. Doesn't get the one-shot onto Goddess of Storms, but Seppo is going to get in and get the kill. But Goddess of Storms does manage to kill Hulk. But Ashton does not go down. Ashton's able to get out, so that's going to be a 2-for-1.
Despite how good of an engage that was from Dr. Wildy, they still end up losing the fight, going 2-for-1.
It's because his ADC doesn't do damage, you know? I can relate.
I'm getting flamed so hard. Do I deserve it? Yes. Does it still hurt? Yes. either way.
Oh, that's a great flash from Fidel Castro. And but Wing Nation and Otto are going to be able to get out.
Yeah, do manage to get out. Honestly, those were two very good engages coming out from both of those junglers. Fidel Castro did get a 2-person body slam right there. Very well done. After Dr. Wildly did get, I think, a 2 or 3 person ultimate as well. So definitely they do know how to pilot these champions. It's just which team can follow up best.
Yeah, I really do think that this game is going to go very interestingly. I think in the long run, I think Return of the Middle Sticks can still take this fairly easily as well. They just need one good team fight. And I really think with Wing Nation on the Silas, he can get a good ultimate, and they can he can get the Braum ultimate. They can wombo combo, and if they get the wombo combo off, they win the fight.
Yeah.
But it's just such a specific wombo combo that you have to get.
Yeah, just looking, if you do manage to get Dr. Wildly's the Unstoppable Force on top of the Stolen Glacial Fissure, and then during that time get like the True Shot Barrage and the ultimate coming out from this brand as well, that can be a bouncy house, and by the time you're done bouncing, you're just
I love
health
bouncy
bars
houses.
are
They're so much fun.
gone.
Wait, Router's in a bit of trouble. Seppo going for the stun. Manages to get it. He does a lot of damage, though. That's going to be Dr. Wildly going in on him. There is going to be the ultimate coming out from Brand. He is almost down. He's going to go down to Hulk, the true carry of the bot lane.
I will say it is a good thing that they do have this brand, because he does percent HP damage on all of his abilities with the Blaze passive. Router, one of these champions who does build a fair amount of HP and not as many resistances, that makes the brand passive that much more useful and powerful.
You are very correct. You are very correct. Router can almost 1v3 at this point, though. He's very strong at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see how Return of the Middle Sticks plays against it. Very good E from Wing Nation, managed to get on the other side of the explosive barrel.
Yeah, this is not the first time we've seen it. We've seen it probably 2 or 3 times others throughout the game where Fidel Castro has tried to, potentially pick out
Excuse me, breaking news. It has just come to my attention that Brand has Leandri's Torment.
Oh, you know what that means? Brand is now online.
Brand is now online. I repeat, Brand is online. Everyone hide! Everyone hide!
I'm hiding. I can't say anything. I'm hiding.
Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely. This will make the ability to rip through Router's health bar and Fidel Castro's health bar as well that much more powerful. Now, Fidel Castro has built some MR in this Spirit Visage, but Spirit Visage also has HP built into it as well. So, that means that the Leandri's Torment, which also does increase damage the longer you are in combat, which synergizes very well with Brand's passive.
Wait. We need to be very sneaky like that. Oh, never mind. They were going for a play, it didn't work. Maybe if they were going fishing with a control ward, it would have worked.
Yeah. But control wards are overrated.
You right. You right.
Now, it looks like they are potentially trying to set up around this, Baron. They are setting up vision, clearing vision. They were trying to do a little bit of a bait just because they did have some vision control. However, Fidel Castro able to go in, clear out that vision, and now set up their own. I do typically think that blue side does have the advantage when they are playing around Baron, just because Baron pit faces. Ooh.
Oh, but that's going to be the explosive cast. Fidel Castro is going to find Hulk, but he's going to get chained up by Wing Nation. He's in a bit of trouble. He's trying to get out. He is going to manage to get out, but that's going to be Seppo coming in right now. The True Shot Barrage is going to get blocked by the Braum Unbreakable.
Yeah. It was a good kind of engage from Fidel Castro on
we
the
see Malphite going in. We see the Predator, and he's actually just going top because he doesn't want to take this right now. Wait a second. You see him. You see them. You got this, Dr. Wildly. find the Malphite ult. And that's such a big ultimate. 4-man ultimate coming in from Dr. Wildy. So much damage. Now they're going on to Router right now. Router going extremely low. Oh, he tries to get much, but Wing Nation gets saved by his team when Router goes down. That is a clean ace.
That was such a good fight there coming out from the side of Return of the Middle Sticks. Just a massive ult coming up from Dr. Wildly, followed up, as we were talking about, by all the damage from Brand, followed up by the knockup that was coming out from the stolen Glacial Fissure. You know, you were talking about this massive wombo, and by the time that they came out from being just knocked up, their health bars were so low. Router did his best to try and kind of fight that off, but once everybody else got zoned out, it was a 4-5v1. And Router just couldn't do anything. Got super close to taking down Wing Nation, even was in the animation, reeling in the Silas to try and get the execute. However, was not able to finish that animation, did go down, and Wing Nation didn't even die.
Also, Fiction, you already know what to do with that clip.
I'm guessing clip it.
Yeah, clip it at I'm Heimel in chat. We already know. Love you! You're already on top of it. You are already on top of it. That's what I like to hear. Wait, you didn't do this just recent one. Do the one that we just did. The one where Dr. Wildy got a 4-man ult. That was real spicy, real nice. Real ladylike.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Either way, very good fight, like we said. Brand has now also picked up Rylai's Crystal Scepter, which synergizes very well with the Leandry's passive, because not only does that percent HP burn, not only is there that percent HP burn, but it increases against movement impaired champions. And with the spread of the slow from Crystal Scepter, you are constantly getting that increased percent HP burn.
Yeah, for sure. Goddess of Storm definitely gonna have some trouble with this. Just at this point, Dr. Wildy has enough damage that I'm pretty sure his ult E does end up one-shotting her. So it's going to be very hard for her to be able to do anything. Wing Nation is going to be using the explosive cast that Fiddle Castro has to flash.
Yeah, does have to flash, which means he won't be able to do any
Speaking
kind
of
of like,
explosive cast, Otso then gets explosive cast.
Yeah. But I was just saying, won't be able to do any cheeky kind of flash engages. But they do get this tower. Are 4,000 gold ahead at this point, so quite a swing. I believe that UA was 3,000 gold up, not maybe about 10 minutes ago, and now it's gone 7,000 gold in the other direction, so 4,000 gold up coming out from Return of the Middle Sticks. They do have this Baron. They are using this. They are pushing down the mid lane. They do only have one non-base turret left. However, it looks like they are pushing towards the mid lane and looking at trying to break the base off of this Baron.
I mean, the Baron is definitely going to be, like, it will help them break the base as best as they can. Looking at their gold, they are all sitting on about 1,000 gold. They might want to look to reset soon.
As you can see, though, Router is just pretty tanky. Does have Righteous Glory. Looks like he is probably building towards, I think, Spirit Visage, maybe? I might be wrong. No, I don't. What else does Spectral Cowl build into other than Spirit Visage?
It's one other item, but it's most likely going to be a Spirit Visage. There's really no other reason why you would build a Spectre's Cowl unless it's Spirit Visage, but that's going to be Fidel Castro. He's going in on Seppo. The explosive cast is going to come out. Seppo not taking damage because of his E, but that's going to be Router using his ultimate. Router's going to get stunned up. He's about to get put into the Muncher, though, but it doesn't matter because Gragas ends up picking up the kill, but it doesn't matter because Return of the Middle Sticks able to get the inhib.
Yeah, they do end up trading that kill for the inhib. I'll say good, or probably worth, but...
very good shutdown from Goddess of Storms onto Hulk as well. Return of the Middle Sticks definitely needs to back out right now. Dr. Wildy is going to have to use the unstoppable force to get out, but that's going to be Wing Nation engaging right now. He's just going to go down. Otto needs to go out. Questionable engage from Wing Nation.
I agree. I also think Otso has some blame in that as well, because he was still kind of
Otso doing a very good job of kiting away, but that's the auto that you needed onto Otso. He does get stunned up. Syndra doesn't have ultimate, so can't just press the R button and have fun have fun interactive gameplay.
They do end up losing 3 on that extended three in that extended play with Hulk, Wing Nation, and Seppo going down, just the trade for the inhibitor. If it was the 1, I probably would have said work with the 3, especially on champions that they were on. I'm not entirely sure if that is still worth. However,
Seppo ulting in, he feels like he can 1v1 Fidel Castro right now. Very debatable in my opinion, but
he is a lot stronger than he was. He did hit the 1 in 6 power spike. However, is now 4-8 and 4. He did actually have a shutdown when he was killed in the bot lane, showing that he had done fairly well towards the later parts of that game. We will have to see how effective he can be. Pantheon known for not always scaling the greatest. But we will have to see how he manages to play this game to see if he will be able to have an effect.
Yeah, but at this point, Pantheon really isn't like that strong of a champion, but that's going to be Fidel Castro popping the Predator, going in on to Dr. Waldy. They are just trying to stop him from being able to ult in. After seeing that huge wombo combo, he is the primary focus because he is the primary engage. He's going to get hit by the explosive cast, but much of Fidel Castro's dismay, they don't end up killing him, and he's actually going to be the one going down.
Yeah. Hulk did a great job just kind of zoning everybody else off of the fight, flashes forward, gets the ult, gets the Q, does a very good job kind of zoning Goddess of Storms and Coldane, and is still just doing zoning while his team is taking on the Baron.
Yeah, but very good job from Dr. Wildy right now, just like baiting the rest of the team into his team. He did end up getting hit by Fidel Castro's explosive cask, but I feel like that really helped him out versus helping UA out.
Yeah, notice I don't think he even used his ult in that last fight though, so he does still have it. And
he used it to get out. He used it to get out. Remember?
No, but wasn't that in the mid lane?
No, he used it before that entire fight.
Yeah, exactly. So he didn't use his ult in that last.
His ult is on a 40-second cooldown, my good sir.
Either way, he has the ultimate, and now he can use it to kill people.
Like, well, we can actually find out the exact cooldown. It is a 48-second cooldown.
That is a pretty short cooldown.
Pretty short indeed. Allows you to have it up basically every team fight. Because after all, Malphite jungle is a good jungler.
Okay, so they are looking to pressure around
we are seeing a
this bot
siege right
side.
now. The Elder Dragon as well. I don't think the Elder Dragon It was the Elder Dragon that was taken, right?
It was the Elder Dragon, so they do have this burn, the shoot damage burn.
As well as the Baron buff.
It is a 3-stack because they do have the 3 Elemental Drakes.
Also, you're in a bit of trouble right now. You did Arcane Shift a bit too early. That is going to be Fidel Castro stun.
Oh!
That's going to be 2-man backup from Dr. Wildy. He is going to use his Zanya's just to say the explosive cast is going to come out. The Braum ultimate going to come out. Wing Nation as well as Pantheon extremely low. Wing Nation trying to do what he can, but he is going to go down. But now Seppa blocking up a ton of damage. Braum is going to go down. Goddess of Storms is still alive, doing a lot of damage, but it doesn't matter because she just gets annihilated by Pantheon.
Yeah, that looks like it was actually maybe going to be able to be turned around by U of A right there. It was a good kind of engage by Dr. Wildly, but then Winged Nation and Seppo went really, really deep, but then with the Zanyas and with the
True Shot Barrage, they're going for the Gragas, but it doesn't matter. They don't have enough damage to kill him in there. But they are just going to take this Nexus, and that is going to be the game. Return of the Middle Sticks able to bring it back after being down 5k. Very good job from them. Very good game. We are going to take a 5-minute break, and we will be back shortly, so don't go anywhere. Malphite Jungle. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to GRLCS Week 4 Plat Cap Division. Last game we saw Return of the Middlesticks have Caw on the enemy team.
They hopped off their post.
And cawed at the enemy team.
Caw, caw, caw,
Caw, caw, caw, caw, caw.
caw, caw. Oh wait, I can't turn that.
Yep. And they managed to take out UA, securing their first place seed.
They
at
got
the
a
moment.
seed. They have a seed.
They're 4-0 right now, so good job, Return of the Middlesticks. Let's get into the next game because it's a long one and I don't like this. On the blue side, we have the Meat Beats Learn to Play. In the top lane, we have Black GTO on Pantheon. In the jungle, we have Seismic on Silas. In the mid lane, we have Transfer on Syndra. In the bot lane, we have Biscuit Titchbit and Spoon Crush on Twitch Nami.
And then, on the red side, we have RAR, which stands for
Reptar and the Wild Ruggies.
Reptar and the Wild Ruggies. And we have Reptar on Rumble in the top lane. We have Worst Monk in A on J4 in the jungle. We have Celercia on Lux in the mid lane. And then we have Blue Ashley and Let's Have Fun on Morgana and Sivir in the bot lane.
I can tell you guys now we're not going to have fun. Or
On
at least,
3, let's have fun. 1, 2, 3. Let's have fun.
please help me. I'm being held here against my will. Okay, anyways, going into this, this is the first time that we aren't seeing an invade or a 5-stack today. It's very nice. We aren't seeing Zaya Rakan 7 times today either. Like, blessed.
Yeah. What do you think about these matchups? You know, we just saw a Pantheon in the last game that got kind of bodied in the laning phase, but ended up winning.
I think Pantheon does a lot better into Rumble than he does into Urgot, just because Urgot has a lot of ways to deal with Pantheon. I think Silas isn't all that good of a jungler. I think he excels much better either in the top or the mid roles.
Okay.
Just because his clear did get hella nerfed, and it makes it a lot harder for him to do anything. Black GTO did opt to start W, however, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would try to go Q just to get some of that more poke, more effective wave clear. Also, there's nothing really he can do against the Flame Spitter. You know, that now that I'm thinking about it,
Well,
you don't really cancel Flame Spitter when you CC Rumble.
So, the thing with Flame Spitter is, he has an E, and after he lands the E, Death is the best CC.
Yes, but I'm talking about during this level 1.
Oh yeah, no, he loses pre-3. Once he hits 3, though, he is just like, haha, Rumble, you are mine.
Yes. So we'll have to see kind of if he can make that kind of level 3 dream a reality.
Yeah,
though.
Rumble is very good into squishy melee champions. So, but the whole thing of him being able to, Pantheon being able to maneuver around, have that safety from the E, because I was very lazy and it's L2P on the website. So, take it up with Ari. But that is going to be the Jarvan engage. Jarvan's going to get stunned up from the Syndra, and Transfer is just going to walk out of there just fine.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to blow any of her summoner spells.
We are seeing Black GTO taking teleport as well. I think he should have gone with Ignite and just tried to all-in Reptar level 3.
It's good binding landing though, and some good damage. However, Nami does Nami things and heals all that damage coming off.
Woo!
However, what you're talking about, yes, potentially, Ignite might have been a good idea. However, we do see a counter, like a
very late cleanse from Trance VR. Don't know what you were doing there, Trance, but the cleanse button definitely takes you out of that route like 2 seconds earlier.
Either way,
Twitch in a very bad situation right now. Blue Ashley getting a lot of damage onto him right now, but he is going to be able to survive with the help of Nami.
I do want to give a shout out though to Worst Monk in A just for those 2 rapid fire ganks that he was able to put onto the Syndra in the mid lane. First one, no real success there, but the second one, very successful. True, with a little bit of a misplay with very late cleanse coming out of Trance VR. It potentially doesn't play with cleanse a lot. Sometimes might prefer to go with those more aggressive type of summoner spells like Ignite, for example. But either way, does have a very late cleanse and does go down, giving the first blood over to Celercia, which is never fun to play against a Fedlux.
Yep. This is Black GTO going to go in for the engage. Opted to go for the empowered E versus the empowered anything else.
Well, it could potentially be. Ooh, that's another binding. This Biscuit Titchbit is getting hit by so many binds. It makes me think that I'm watching one of my own games.
We call him Twitch now.
Oh.
We don't say his name. We don't say the Lord's name in vain.
Well, Twitch is getting hit by a lot of these bindings. But no, as I was talking about, one of the interactions that Pantheon kind of has with the way that his passive procs is you get an empowered ability every 5 abilities. But as you can just see that if you use your empowered shield bash, then your next auto attack actually strikes 3 times.
3 times, and then
each
he
one
Qs,
giving
and then
you...
he autos, and then he E's. What if he E's the flame spitter instead of going for the Q on the flame spitter and then getting the empowered Q? It's one little switch up, but it allows him a lot more damage.
True. It would potentially allow him for some more damage, but it's a much slower trading pattern just because of the amount of you can't attack when you have your shield up. So it might be able to do a little bit more damage, but it is just kind of feels a little clunkier. But we will have to see, and it sometimes does feel really good to be able to use your Q.
Twitch's level 5 is invis, just looking to try and do something. He can't really do much in this lane, but that's going to be Black GTO. See, now he's switching it up. Oh, but that's going to be the Equalizer coming out right now. He's going to use the empowered Q, but he has to flash away because the Equalizer just does too much.
Yeah. That's a really strong ability right there. Does end up having to use his flash.
Seismic in a bit of a trouble. Wanted to get that ward, but wasn't able to.
No. He was just one attack away. However, felt like he did not want to go up against.
Yeah, that's going to be by GTO getting the engage. Very good E from him as well. Putting Reptar at about half health.
I do think that if he had continued to go forward, though, he might have been able to do a bit more damage, maybe even try and force out the flash, considering that Rumble didn't have ultimate or anything. But we do see, though, that Black GT just uses his teleport and does get back to the lane, which means he does have this Grand Starfall to potentially be able to gank mid lane if he wants to.
I mean, yeah, again, we're seeing a lot of Pantheons take this teleport so that they can go into the lane. I really do think that the Ignite is still the correct call here. A lot of protection coming out from Reptar. Black GTO going to get some good damage, but not enough to warrant that trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Well said. You said a correct thing.
Oh wow, it's almost like I say a lot of correct things all the time and people just don't appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Noah.
I don't. But this is going to be Worst Monk NA coming top, getting the knockup onto Black GTO. Black GTO is in a lot of trouble right now. Doesn't have anything available to him, and Reptar is just going to pick up the kill.
Yeah, just a good gank there. No real vision in the river, because he does have 2 of his wards up, so feels bad. However, he is constantly being pushed by Reptar.
Want to know who else has both of their trinkets up? Celercia. Celercia, the ex-support gone mid laner, doesn't know how to ward. I have a feeling I know why she switched out of support.
Jeez, Noah, you're so toxic.
Sorry, I'm in a very toxic mood right now. Biscuit Titchbit going in right now. That's going to be the Nami tidal wave coming out right now. Blue Ashley going in, getting as many audiences as he can, but Let's Have Fun is going to go down to Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch, I think, generally is kind of seen as doing good into Sivir, because even though, yes, the Black Shield, or not the Black Shield, the Spell Shield can block the contaminate, the pop of those passive procs, it kind of is hard to time because just the fact that those poison stacks don't really go away if you're constantly auto attacking, so you can wait to use that E until after the spell shield has gone away.
Keep going.
So it can be advantageous for the Twitch in this matchup, also just because of the range advantage. When you use the spray and pray, you do get an additional. However,
this is going to be Seismic coming up here. He's going to use the equalizer as well. We aren't going to see an X equalizer, but we are going to see both equalizers coming out. Reptar trying to do what he can. He is going to get stunned up. Black GTO is going to pick up the kill.
yeah, really good really good gank there coming up from Seismic.
Yeah, Seismic doing a very good job with that Silas. I really thought it was a Silas mid because Winged was playing it last game. So
Yeah, we did talk about some of the disadvantages early of Silas in the jungle. However, has seemed to not really be punished that strongly. Is ahead in farm, does have that one assist.
well, he's ahead in farm not because he isn't a slow jungler. It's because neither of them are taking any of their camps. All 8 jungle camps were up. The only things down were the buffs.
Yeah. Partially, it just might be because these junglers are looking to try and get more pressure out on the map and do some ganking. However, it does just mean that now they can look to Silas, for example, is looking to clear some of his buffs. As we see, though, Jarvan is looking to try and get a gank down onto the Twitch and Nami.
Well, as a newfound Karthus main, seeing all those buffs up makes me hurt inside. It makes me hurt
good
a lot.
sidestep.
Monk NA not going to be able to get the knock-up onto Spin Crush. Is going to use the Cataclysm, but isn't going to get it. The Cleanse coming out, but Transfer, but still getting hit by every single ability.
Yeah.
Worst Monk NA going to re-engage onto Twitch right now. Twitch is going to go extremely low. That's going to be Let's Have Fun picking up the kill onto Twitch right now. Seismic is going to get the kill onto Let's Have Fun. However, that is going to be a double kill for Seismic, but he's going to go down to Worst Monk NA. Worst Monk NA is going to get caught. He's going to go down.
Yeah, so
Solercia opting to stick in the mid lane instead of following your mid laner. Very naughty.
to be fair, I do think that Transfer was fleeing towards the bot lane more than trying to roam towards the bot lane, because Reptar had gone and roamed towards the mid lane during that kind of fight where we saw Solercia kind of catch Transfer and do quite a fair amount of damage. Transfer, in order to try and run away, just kind of fled towards the bot lane, realized what was happening, and thought, ooh, maybe I can get some nice cleanups, and did manage to get the kill onto Worst Monk NA.
I mean, that's all you need to do as Syndra. You just press your GG well played button, also known as your R key.
Now, as you see, she didn't actually use that ability, though, because it is still on cooldown.
I mean...
So I would say this is a supreme display of skill, the likes of which we have never seen before.
Supreme display of talent. Kiana's not in this game.
Yeah, that's why I said skill, not talent. Get got, Noah.
I did get got, you're right. Definitely use the E at an inopportune time. The front splitter had just stopped doing its damage.
I think he should have done it a little bit earlier as well when he went in.
You know, it's just the little things.
It's the little things. However, he has built a Hex Drinker to try and deal with a lot of the magic damage coming out of this Rumble.
Great job from Black GTO actually itemizing against your opponent instead of being like, I Pantheon, I build full damage.
Yes. However, we do see Twitch potentially looking for one of those famous Twitch ganks into the mid lane. However, does just kind of walk away, and now it looks like he's headed back towards the bot lane.
You are very correct. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Seismic going in very sneaky, like waiting for... He's looking for a Worst Monk NA. Mm-hmm. He's looking for the rare Jarvan the Fourth, also known as LeBlanc.
Okay.
Okay.
How is... No, that's an old... We talked about this. That's old lore.
It might be old lore, but it's my law.
It's been retconned.
Has it been retconned?
It's been retconned.
Show me the pudding. TransVR, great sidestep, is going to get Final Spark. Solarcia going extremely low, but is going to survive. But that's going to be Black GTO looking for the empowered Q onto Solarcia, but it doesn't matter. He's going to get stunned up by Let's Have Fun. Worst Monk NA now going to go for a couple more auto attacks, and Let's Have Fun, being the true support that you are, steals the kill.
Unfortunately,
secures the kill.
Unfortunately, Black GTO didn't put his ult quite in the right spot, so wasn't able to get close enough to actually take down Solarcia, who had probably about 20 or 30 HP.
You right.
And then with the roam coming out from Let's Have Fun, flash Qs onto the Pantheon as he comes down. And is able to kind of stop him from really doing anything. On top of that, and really releases her full combo onto this Pantheon, who does go down.
Well, the Meat Beats are definitely going to have some trouble with this, even though they are currently in the lead. How? What?
So it could just be
I am Confucian.
So they do have 20 CS in the jungle, which is really kind of...
Oh yeah, because Worst Monk NA doesn't know how to farm, because he has 78 CS at 15 minutes.
But it also could just be the value of these CS. Potentially Twitch is picking up cannons and melee minions, whereas Sivir is picking up...
I'm going to go with the Worst Monk NA doesn't know how to CS option.
Well... You are free to take that out.
I am toxic today, you guys. We have Toxer streamer hours. Reptar doing what he can. Black GTO doesn't have his passive. I feel like Black GTO just takes this fight. That is going to be the flash from Reptar. One more Q, and Black GTO is going to be able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, kind of late on the equalizer right there.
Himana, it is in fact flame and casting. Oh, fictions. I hope you know. Oh my god. That is going to be the tidal wave coming out from Nami right now. Twitch trying to do what he can. Doesn't manage to pick up either of the kills.
No, but does manage to get some good damage. Let's Have Fun with a good stopwatch.
Let's Have Fun.
With a good stopwatch, was able to delay his death right there.
That is going to teleport. Final Spark coming out. Blue team is going to be able to secure the dragon. However, Solarcia is going to flash and use her barrier. Oh! TransVR using the Let's Have Fun button, going to hit the Q as well and get the kill on Solarcia. Reptar also going to get the kill onto TransVR afterwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure using cleanse right there was the most optimal, because even if, I mean, there wasn't really anything to cleanse because you were stuck in the Jarvan ultimate.
You know, you're not wrong, my good sir. You are not wrong.
Yeah. So it is a low cooldown summoner spell. Not the worst.
Twitch going in real hot onto Blue Ashley.
Yeah. Doing some good damage, like we said. Blue Ashley, I do think, is kind of at a disadvantage in this lane matchup just because of the range and the way that
you just don't like Sivir, so you hope all Sivers lose. Let's be honest here.
I like Sivir. I don't like Caitlyn. I hope all Caitlyn's lose.
What if you're the one playing Caitlyn?
Then I hope I lose.
Still. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I can in fact relate.
Yeah. Overall, though, Twitch is starting to put out some good pressure. Is almost level 11. Will get that second, rank in his ultimate. Has finished Bork. Will start doing, quite a fair amount of damage.
Yeah. Twitch is definitely one of those champions that can hard carry 1v5 a game. I didn't get to flame Cosmic Flow today. You are completely right, but I still did get to flame Boar. So I at least won one of the two wars.
Yeah.
So my toxicity is going to come out on someone. We'll figure it out soon. We'll spin a random wheel, and we'll see what happens.
I'm just glad it's...
Solarcia is going to get the GG well played button, and she's going to go down. Now TransVR is also going to get the GG well played button.
Yeah.
Smoke NA.
Ooh.
Let's have fun going extremely low biscuit. Titchbit going to be able to pick up the kill. Black GTO also doing a lot of good damage to Reptar without really taking any in return.
Yeah, as we can see, Learn to Play is just...
The meat beats.
The meat beats are just starting to really kind of get some good damage under their belt. You know, Syndra won the 1v1 versus Lux. Twitch and Nami won the 2v2 versus Caitlyn and Morgana.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for them. Reptars is still learning how to play the game. The Meat Beats are definitely trying to teach them with their name.
Trying to teach them to learn to play.
Yeah. They're just giving them a good challenge. That's going to be Black GTO engaging onto Reptar.
Yeah.
And Reptar's just going to kind of walk out for now.
Once again, though, he does do the same thing where he kind of uses his E just a little bit late, and it doesn't really block that much damage. However, they do kind of waste the Rift.
That is going to be a cataclysm from Silas. The final spark going to come out from Solercia at a questionable direction.
Yeah, she kind of missed everything.
You know, Solercia, I just want to say the champions are in front of you, not to the right of you, in front of you. You should maybe aim at the enemy champions.
She's trying her best. She is trying her best.
She is. I agree, but my toxicity has to show somewhere.
Questionable, but okay. Either way.
Do you want me to talk about your Ezreal some more?
No, my
Yeah.
Ezreal's clean.
No, what is it?
Either way, we do see what was fairly even earlier is now a fairly decent gold lead on the side of the Meat Beats, about 2.5k gold, and which is one of the reasons that they are able to just kind of win these 1v1s and put out the damage that they need to. These 1v1s, 2v2s, these little skirmishes throughout the
Wait, we
throughout
need
the
to be
game.
quiet. Oh, no, never mind. Twitch was stealth, so we had to be extra quiet so that they wouldn't know. But Seismic is here. Seismic wants blood.
He's not even trying to gank. He is just walking up with the confidence of a
I
man.
mean, he is level 12.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be the Pantheon ultimate. Yep, I'm sorry, Blue Ashley, you are dead. No, the Cataclysm comes in, saves Blue Ashley, but Worst Monk NA is now down. Wait, Blue Ashley, you gotta run! Blue Ashley goes down to Black GTO. And now let's have fun having to flash away. Seismic looking for the kill.
Yeah, that was actually really well done by Seismic because he waits to use his abilities on Sivir until after her spell shield expires.
You could definitely say that the Meat Beats are finally learning to play XD.
That 3k, that 2.5k gold is now about 4.5k gold. So doing very good at this point to take their lead and kind of push it. Noah is now turning into a moose or some kind of whale. However, they are.
Now the Meat Beats attempt to take Cloud Drake. I speak well, did you know?
Ooh, I don't think they attempted to. I think they very successfully took Cloud Drake.
The Meat Beats took Cloud Drake.
I agree. I definitely think Cyrene is having a stroke right now.
I'm going crazy.
Like, he's having a stroke so hard, I'm starting to smell toast.
I don't understand the burnt toast one, unfortunately.
Oh, they say that if you have a stroke, it smells like burnt toast. Like, it's a symptom of a stroke. Well, this is an educational day for all of us.
Oh my god. You know, Big Shin, are you a toaster? Because I'd like to take a bath with you. Not actually though. Please don't. Okay, moving on. Back to the game.
Dude,
Bet, let's go.
and it'll be
Oh my god. Let's go.
Ooh, I do want to point out, look at what Syndra has just picked up.
Syndra has the Oblivion Orb.
The Oblivion Orb, which we talked about.
Warb? Oh wait, Biscuit Tishbit going in on Let's Have Fun is going to pick up the kill, but that's going to be Celestia Final Spark getting up Biscuit Tishbit, but not able to pick up Spoon Crush as well.
Yeah, so that is just a 1v1 with the damage that they were able to put out.
Seismic does have the Cataclysm now. He is looking for the engage. He wants to get on either Blue Ashley, but the Cataclysm from Worst Monk and A comes out onto Trans VR. Seismic is going to use the Cataclysm onto Reptar. Doesn't realize that he can cancel it by casting R again, and he's going to go on Blue Ashley. He's going to get Blue Ashley as well.
Yeah, really good.
Celestia now just sitting here like, Wow, my team died. My team's bad. Why is my team inting? I only had 2 deaths.
So actually, they look like they're trying to turn this into taking the Baron. They don't have their ADC here. However, they do seem to be doing a fair
They
amount of
don't
damage.
need an ADC because they have Seismic, who's going in on Solercia. Solercia gets the final spark.
Ooh.
The stopwatch comes out. Zondia's comes out from Seismic. The Ignite going to cut his Kingslayer heal by 40%. And that is going to be the Baron stop.
Feels bad. I think they might have been able
Wait,
to...
Solercia having the flash and barrier. The poison is ticking. The poison will not kill, however. It isn't as strong as Teemo, Cassiopeia, or Singed poison.
No, because it's...
Man, why does no one play Singed in GRLCS?
I hate that champ.
Okay, Platcap, I have a challenge for you. I want to see 6 Singes next week. I don't care.
What? It can be any role, any lane.
It could be Jungle Singe for all you care. I want to see 6 Singes.
I am agree.
I want to see it. I want to see it. Maybe even do blind pick and do 12 Singes.
I am agree.
I am also agree. For every team that plays Singed, I will give that top laner a skin. Maybe.
Maybe. That very important caveat. The maybe. However, I do kind of want to flame Seismic a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. I don't flame anyone.
Well,
I love it.
Why are we flaming Seismic?
I do think they probably should have.
Wait, where's Monk NA? Get into Cataclysm, get him to engage onto TransVR. TransVR is going to go down. Worst Monk NA flashes out of his own Cataclysm.
He's.
The GG well played button got pressed on him. Also, if you ever play support Singed, I like it. I like it.
Way to go, Len Joy playing games. But no, either way, good kind of. A lot of these fights are just kind of trades 1-for-1, which generally will favor the team that's farther down. It was looking like the Meat Beats had a very commanding lead and they were using it. However, then instead of actually committing to the Baron, Silas goes in and 2v1s and ends up dying. Here, they do end up trading 1 for... Ooh!
Seismic, you okay there, buddy? You just got... Your ankles were broken, my good sir.
That's a feels bad. However, Twitch is taking this top lane turret. We'll be able to get some more gold.
Return of the middle Singed. I like it. I like it. Oh, God. No. Seismic. Seismic. No. Run, Seismic.
Baron was aggroed. However, not enough damage to come out to really be able to kill Seismic. He might look to back, or he can just try and get the hills coming out from Spoon Crush.
Okay. I want to see the poison comp. I want every champion to have poison. I want to see Teemo. I want to see Singed. I want to see Twitch. I want to see Cassiopeia. Is there another poison champion? And I want to see a 5th champion.
Brand isn't really poison, but
No,
he does that.
I want to see a 5th champion, whatever it is. I want to see that team comp played, and I'll do something very special for it.
I agree. Yasuo is toxic enough to count as a poison champion.
You're right, Fiction. You are right.
Either way, the pace of the game kind of has slowed down from those pushes that we saw earlier. However, there is still a 5,000 gold lead on the side of the Meat Beats. 5 kills up as well. They are getting a lot of these objectives. 3 dragons to only 1.
The Meat Beats finally learned to play, by the looks of it. They are 0-2. They lost 0-2 both games. Could this be the time that the Meat Beats turn it around? Oh God!
Not if they keep doing that.
Solercia just absolutely murders TransVR along with their team. Spoon Crush also going to be able to survive. Biscuit Titchman in a bit of a trouble right now. He's going to get stunned up by Morgana. He's going to go down. Remember when I was saying that the Meat Beats finally learned to play?
Yeah, well then they did that.
Yeah, TransVR decided to go into what I like to call the bait bush.
Unfortunately, TransVR does get caught out, and then that prompts Worst Monk NA to go in onto Spoon Crush and Biscuit Titchbit. Spoon Crush actually died a lot slower than I expected, so I thought they might.
It's because Solercia missed all of her abilities, but She didn't miss those abilities, but they missed anyways because of reasons.
However, very good damage coming out, does get the trade, but that is only a one-person lost for the Baron, which is exactly what...
Not worth. Not gonna lie, Scotty, not worth on the side of Reptars. You can't lose any members. You need those 5 Barons.
Agreed. But no, this is exactly what the Reptars need in order to get back into their game. In order to get back in the game, they have now gone up to 2.5k gold down instead of 5k gold down. And, you know, they do have some decent scaling champions. Like I said, Lux scales pretty well. Sivir known as being a very hard scaling champion. Rumble is known for having a bit better mid game than late game. Jarvan 4 also doesn't scale quite as heavily. However, they still, just based on the champions that they have, look to potentially be able to win some of these later game team fights. And we are at 30 minutes. Sivir has 2.5 items. Lux has 2.5 items. They really are looking to kind of get into...
You know, all of these junglers Worst Monk NA is very much disappointing me. Has 137 CS at 30 minutes. It's not looking too hot on his CS count.
However, he is going a more supportive tank build. So the CS for him is as important as if he were going like Black Cleaver, Warrior Enchant. He has decided to go Cinder Hulk and Warmogs, looking like potentially going into Stoneplate next. So he will be looking just to kind of be a more engage and survive kind of champion to try and set up for his carries.
I mean, you are not wrong. But at the same time, it's just... Wait, does he have Cinder Hulk?
He does have Cinder Hulk.
Okay then. I thought he had Warrior this entire time.
No, he does have Cinder Hulk.
Okay then. This is why you don't cast while colorblind. That's going to be the Cataclysm going in onto blue. Actually, that Final Spark is going to miss everyone. Worst Monk NA going to use his stopwatch. He is going to be going down to Biscuit Titchbit, however. Meanwhile, Black GTO is also going to be traded. Now Reptar's flashing. It's going to get Trans VR. Seismic does a lot of damage with the Kingslayer, but is just going to walk out.
Yeah, it did look like a 1-for-1 trade. However, the side of the Reptars were able to kill their one person while staying a little bit healthier. So Reptar thought that he had enough health to be able to flash in, and he was able to kill Trans VR as well, who was pretty low and playing a little bit farther up than probably she should have been.
You are not wrong. But with that, another mid turret goes down, and Reptar's only 1k down.
Reptars are only 1k down. They have managed to fight back after getting that Baron buff. They have been able to recoup a lot of those losses. They are looking to take this this turret here, this tier 2 turret. They do get it. We'll be able to pick up the gold, and they are...
The Final Spark going to take out Seismic, but Celercia is now going to most likely get 1v1 by Biscuit Titchbit, but Biscuit Titchbit is going to get soloed out by Reptar and is just going to get murdered because Leandre's Torment is a fun item. Transfer presses the GG well played button, but doesn't end up getting the kill onto Reptar. Reptar being able to walk out.
Yeah, the meat beats are just kind of going up 1v4.
They forgot how to play, you guys.
They were playing so well, and now they're just all trying to...
Oh my god. Let's have fun. No!
Unfortunately, does go down. However, I would like to say that they now have the gold lead. The side of the Reptars do have the gold lead at this point. They were able to come back from that deficit, use this, were able to get kills, get the towers, and are kind of on the upper hand at this point.
This is all thanks to the superior tactician of Celercia. She's putting all of those final sparks in just all the right places.
It's zoning goals.
Zoning goals, yes.
Exactly. No, I do want to point out the fact, though, it's this Twitch going up, kind of trying to 1v4. Trance going up, trying to 1v4. They just don't work.
I mean, it does work if you're like 30-0.
Yeah, but unfortunately,
They do not have the luxury of being 30-0.
however, Twitch does have 3 full items. We'll be able to put out a fair amount of damage. However, they are not 3 full crit items. One of those is the Blade of the Ruin King. However, still doing a lot of damage.
Going to use the ultimate. The equalizer is going to come out. Get the slow. That's going to be Cataclysm. Biscuit Titch Bit. You have lived a good life, my good sir.
Yeah, once again, we just see the Twitch trying to do a little bit more, trying to do, some of that 1v2 kind of damage, and then ends up getting caught. The Reptar's ultimate did so much damage to him there. He just got hit by probably about 1 or 2 ticks maybe. But then with the Leandry's Torment and just the base damage in the ability, he goes down, to about half health. Gets caught up by Jarvan. Doesn't have any of his summoners and does just go down.
Worst Monk NA recreating the bait bush. All you need right now is a control ward just outside of the bush, and then you wait. You wait for unsuspecting people to walk up and die.
Yes, walk up and die. However, I would also like to point out that Sivir at this point has caught up in item count to Twitch. And so we'll be doing so much damage. These are 3 full crit items and a Zeal going towards that 100% crit build. Oh, and we do have a Flash Form from Let's Have Fun. However, does not connect with those Dark Chains, or with those, whatever the ultimate from Morgana. It is broken because of the mobility out of Silas, who does use the Rumble ultimate just for wave clear.
Yeah. But other than that, we are just seeing kind of just everyone Baron dancing at this point.
I would say that, just because of the Twitch, because of the Silas, I would say that I might give the teamfight advantage to the side of the Meat Beats. However, with the power coming out from Reptar and the Sivir at this point, I'm not even sure, if it would go that way, especially since so many of the members of the Meat Beats are getting caught out or mispositioning.
Yeah.
And trust me, I know all about mispositioning.
Yeah. Seismic is going to be stealing Solaris' ultimate, the Final Spark. The Final Spark is going to be able to do a lot of damage.
Yeah, is a level 16 ultimate at this point, level 17 Lux, so does have that rank 3 ultimate, does have 3-4 items, looks like potentially building towards that death cap. Rumble is also very close to that death cap as well, just needs the combined cost. So they will be doing a lot of damage. Also, we see almost no MR coming out on the side of the Meat Beats. We only see them all coming out from not Seppo, that was the last game. Coming out from the Pantheon in the top lane. Some MR on the Nami. I think that Athene's Unholy Grail has some, and the Locket of the Iron Shalari do have some. However, it looks like a little bit of a fight.
Black GTO doesn't really do as much damage as I would think to Reptar, but Reptar needs to run away because he still does quite a bit of damage. The Empower Q going to come out. Reptar in a lot of trouble right now, is going to flash over the wall and make it out. But now that's going to be Seismic getting onto Let's Have Fun. The ultimate from is going to come out. It's going to stun up Seismic, but Transfer is going to be able to pick up the kill. Meanwhile, on the bot side of the map, the Equalizer is going to come out, and Black GTO is going to be able to pick up the kill.
Yeah, we had... before we kept seeing that the Meat Beats were the ones getting caught out. However, at this point, it is Roar who's getting caught out. We saw the Morgana trying to get some wards, gets caught, potentially thought she was safe with the Black Shield. However, with the magic damage coming out from the Silas, they did manage to break that. However, it looks like they have started to go on to the Baron. Twitch is here. 3.5 full items will do a lot of damage. Also, the true damage coming out from the Syndra. However, they do know that Roar is behind the pit looking for the steal. They don't have any vision in the pit at this point, but Jarvan goes in.
That is going to be the secure from Silence right now. The Cataclysm is going to come out right now. Seismic is going to be able to pick up the kill onto Worst Monk NA.
Yeah. They didn't really have any vision. They weren't able to know. It was really close. Worst Monk NA did go in at a good time. However, just doesn't get the secure. Isn't able to outsmite Seismic. I don't even think he used his smite, but either way, does end up giving his life for that endeavor as well. However,
The Elder Dragon is now the focus from the Meat Beats. They are actually shredding this really well. The Final Spark is available, so Celercio might attempt to steal here. The Final Spark is going to come out a bit too early, so it does look like Seismic is just going to be able to smite this and secure it for the team.
yes, and after goofing around for what seems to be about 20 minutes, the Meat Beats do manage to secure both of these two uber buffs. And honestly, this is a they already have 3 elemental drakes that are getting empowered by this Elder Drake. Plus, with the true damage burn, I do think that they can probably just 5-man it down mid and look to force the end of the game.
Yeah, for sure. This game it started out in the Meat Beats' favor, went over to the Reptar's favor.
And it has now swung decisively back to the Meat Beats'
Yeah,
favor.
with about a 4K gold lead, it's going to be very hard, but honestly, Reptars has come back from this before. They could theoretically come back from it again. One big wombo combo team fight.
However, we do need
it.
to point out that Twitch has finished his 4th item, so he does have 3 full crit items. So if he's able to run wild in these fights, he will do so much damage.
Yeah.
We do see that there is just some wave clear. With Sivir and with Lux, they do pretty decent safe wave clear, which is why they do need this Baron buff to be able to try and break the base.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going in.
That is Worst Smoke NA trying to get on Transfer. The Cataclysm is going to be used as well as the Equalizer. That's going to be the Final Spark doing a lot of damage onto TransVR, but not enough to get the kill just yet. That's going to be a double kill for Black GTO. Black GTO now looking to hopefully end this game.
Reptar, the Equalizer and the Final Spark did end up doing so much damage. However, a very clutch heal coming out from Biscuit and also the heals coming out from Nami does keep TransVR alive, and they are looking to potentially end the game. They are just trying to say, ooh, that is really good damage coming out from Twitch. And unfortunately, Let's Have Fun does fall prey to the stealth and does go down.
No. It's going to be very close, but it does look like Seismic is going to take a several. The Final Spark getting the kill onto. Well, what? Blue Ashley managed to pick up the kill onto Nami, but Blue Ashley's going to go down, and that's going to be the Nexus.
Yeah.
The Meat Beats finally breaking their curse, being able to take this entire series.
It looked pretty bad in the mid game. They had a good early game, got some good leads, were able to kind of push it, but then they started getting cocky, getting caught out. I was starting to believe that the Reptars were actually going to take this game. I thought that they were going to be able to keep punishing the Meat Beats and end up winning. However, they did finally pull their stuff together. They were able to actually get picks instead of getting picked. Get the Baron, get the Elder Dragon, and then just push to win.
Okay, anyways, we are going to take a 5-minute break, and then we are going to get into our last game, which is going to be Business Time versus Shake and Bake, so don't go anywhere. Can you set it up? Sorry, you guys. I just wanted to listen to Lightbringer a bit more. I'm not gonna lie here. Anyways,
I wanted to start the stream. I was gonna go in and be hello everybody, and you said I want to listen.
we can go again. Go. Wait.
Hello everybody, and welcome to our last game of the day. My name is Noah Siren Hassoon, and here I have Riley Seegers, Funky Mama Seegers,
No,
and
we're just going. Nope. We saw the Meat Beats win last game. Now we're going into the next game. It's going to be Business Time versus Shake and Bake. Business Time is 1-0. Shake and Bake is 0-2. So in the top lane, on the blue side, we have Business Time. In the top lane, we have Born to Orn on Orn.
I wonder if he plays Orn.
You know, I think it's his first time. In the jungle, we have a Jelly Roll on Jarvan the Fourth. In the mid lane, we have Fiction on Katarina. And in the bot lane, we have OSU Alarm and Kilgar on Jinx Blitzcrank.
Okay, looks like they might be looking to invade with this blitz.
On the red side, we have Shake and Bake. In the top lane, we have Day Tessare.
Day Terai.
Day Terai on Renekton. In the jungle, we have Represent J on Skarner. In the mid lane, we have Escanor on Fizz. And in the bot lane, we have Verbal Toxicity and Alyssa the Siren on Ezreal Sona.
I think Day Terai means gods of the earth.
Okay, that's cool. Go, Kilgar, go!
Ah, no, Kilgar! You scuffed
flashed,
it!
but Alyssa the Siren had also flashed.
0-1 on hooks. However, he does have Hextech Flash Traption. Hextech Flash Traption will be able to use this Hex Flash to surprise pull other people. However, we do see that the red team, Shake and Bake, has decided to kind of take...
It's big brain strats right here. You take the enemy blue buff, and then you go and you just do a full clear of your own red side.
Yes.
That's going to get you to about 3.5 levels. You only need 2 more camps in order to hit level 4. By that time, Scuttle should spawn. You take the Scuttle Crab up on the top side, and then you're able to either gank top or mid. 1 minion death will get you to that level 4.
Well, it looks like there might be a level 2 gank, though.
Kilgar using the Hex Flash, looking for Alyssa the Siren. It's going to get it. That's going to be a double knockup from a Jelly Roll, and that's going to be first blood. Wait, Verbal Toxicity.
Is he going? No! OSU Alarm has none of the balls. He didn't.
Escanor is getting electrocuted right now.
Yes, just a trade.
So Born to Orn showing his Orn prowess.
Just bonking him with the hammer.
Verbal Toxicity is literally trying to contest the blue buff.
Ooh, get that smack.
So we are going to see Born to Orn just
takes down Day Terai, like no flash, no nothing.
Shake and Bake. Why? Why you do this?
This is not... And now they're fighting over the blue buff. Now...
Jelly Roll doesn't have Smite. That is J, but Sona's just going... No! Wait! Who's gonna get the blue buff? It's gonna be OSU Alarm represent J gets a Jelly Roll, but he's gonna go down to OSU Alarm.
And now he has double buffs!
Now he has double buffs. This is not what you want to see on the Jinx.
And Fizz failed the troll pole to get over the wall. Wait.
That's Teray! Wait, you canceled your Born to Orn!
What's going on?
Born to Orn, what are you doing?
He flashes into the stun, can't do anything,
He
can't proc the
his auto 3 times.
Cancels the auto. Sad day. However, he does have the TP, can TP back into lane, and no harm, no foul?
I guess. I can already tell I'm gonna like this game a lot more than the other one, because the other one was really slow and like very well played out. This game is just gonna be a kill fest, and I love it.
Oh, there we go, Fiction. Going in, taking the turret shot like a true...
Oh, and that's gonna be Day Terase getting the stun, but he's gonna get brittled.
There's no S in that man's name.
Day
I think it's pronounced Day
We're at game 6, you guys. I'm well over my game limit of 3, so
it's just good business.
It is just good business. Good stonks.
Good stonks.
Good stonks. Day Terra. Oh wait, Escanor is engaging it on Fiction. Fiction is just going to ignite him. Fiction.
No, Shampoo!
Fiction gets the shampoo. gets the reset, gets the kill, and Kilgar! Kilgar lands the hook. That's a double kill.
Why is Kilgar in the mid lane?
We're laughing too much at this game to cast it.
That was just peak League of Legends. There was a gank. There was a counter gank.
Kilgar's going in. Who's he going to get the hook on? Get verbal toxicity. I believe in you.
Oh! You got
He literally
brain
went.
gamed.
He went in a straight line.
Nobody expects
My
a straight
dude,
line.
my man, my homie, Jordan. Okay, but anyways, back to the game. Kilgar now having his hook back up, looking for another hook on Alyssa the Siren, I bet. Most likely. You never know with this man at this point in time.
Oh, does land Zap. I want to talk about the ability Zap, because it's one of my favorite in the game.
Okay, no, we're not talking about the ability Zap. We're looking at Fiction clearing this huge wave while doing a ton of damage to Escanor.
Oh, but look, Represent J is back here.
Who's right for the 2v1? That's going to be the Smite. Fiction trying to get out. Doesn't have Shumpo because didn't get the reset. The reset is back up, but there's no minions to Shumpo to, and that's going to be the Fizz execute.
I would just like to say, look what look, Zap lands again.
Wait, Kilgar has flash.
Oh, he gets him.
Gets it, but
Ace buffered away.
Ezreal is a fun and balanced champion.
Yes. Okay. Okay, you were flaming Ezreal earlier for being a bad champion, and now you're saying
I just said that he wasn't meta.
Either way,
Caitlyn and Jhin are meta.
I want to point out the fact that Fiction fell to that gank again, despite the fact that he had a wardy thingy in his inventory.
A wardy thingy? A trinket?
I'm not good with the control ward.
Born to Orn getting sub from buying his item. Rude guy Tay Tara.
Yeah. Daytara is trying to fight this Orn who has a completed Bomby Cinder, and it's just getting
There's the
absolutely
Orn.
wrecked.
There's Call of the Forge God coming out. It does get the knockup and the brittle kill. Born to Orn is in fact born to Orn and kill. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. Ooh. But anyways, looking at this, Kilgar probably looking for another Hex flash. Oh wait, he has normal flash now. I like it. I like it. Go for the flash Q. Go for the flash Q. I want to see the carnage.
Okay.
We do
It's
see
another Zap.
It is going to be a 3v3 down here in the bot lane. They don't know that Fiction's here. Fiction's just spinning to win right now. We can't really see because we're on Represent J, but that's going to be...
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Chum the Waters does a lot of damage. Fiction is going to be able to make it out, though. Kilgar getting the knockup. Probably has the hook available
Zap,
in like
zap,
a second.
zap.
And that Zap is going to live. What is your obsession with Zap?
It's one of my favorite abilities in the game because it does so much damage. It's such a short cooldown. It's so long, and also the zap range also corresponds with how long it takes to get the full damage on Super Mega Death Rocket.
Is that actually a thing?
Yes.
The more you know.
I love Zap. Speaking of Super Mega Death Rocket, he gets bonked. This is a 4-0 in 2 Jinx at 8 minutes into the game.
I'm worried.
Like, they're 5,000 gold up, and it's not even 10 minutes into the game yet.
I'm worried.
This is not looking
This is the
great.
game that we needed to end on.
This is not looking great for Shake and Bake.
This is the game that we definitely needed to end on.
Born to Orn, unfortunately, does miss
He
that.
doesn't know his E range. He just doesn't know how to maneuver around the wall. The wall is just too big.
I definitely think this is showing some inexperience on the champion.
Yeah, the man obviously is first time Orn.
First time Orn could have been like trying to take this away from Dayterai.
I mean, you just never really know with business time. They're all about gaining those stocks. Fiction is here. Wait, Fiction. You let him use Ornhorn for nothing. Kilgar going in for the hook, gets the hook onto Soda. Ezreal is just like, nah, I ain't about this life, fam.
Yeah, Kilgar is just basically it almost seems
Ton
like
of Waters is going to oh god. Mean Guy Scarter going to use his ultimate to drag Orn back into it. He's honestly
Pretty tanky.
Like,
There's a fair amount of damage, and
he did some damage, I will say that.
Yeah.
Oh, Kilgar getting the hook, but it gets buffered.
yes, verbal toxicity, playing the champion that he picked. Knows how to press buttons.
Why can't you press buttons like
I'm
this,
actually
Carson?
not bad at Ezreal E buffer.
Okay, but Kilgar, Hack's flash is back up. He's looking for it. He's looking for the spicy hooks.
But like I was saying, he's
Fiction's just going to go in on Escanor.
like I was saying though, it's almost like he has it's almost seems like a point and click ability onto this Sona.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder. They must have picked Sona first. Blind picked Sona without knowing who the other support would have been.
You know?
Because I just don't think they would have picked Sona knowingly into Blitzcrank.
Well, I also don't think that they would knowingly not ban Ornn on someone whose name is Born to Ornn.
Yeah. It was first pick Sona. I don't think Sona's good enough to be a first pick champion.
It is if you're going Tarek Sona.
Yeah, but they didn't. Yeah, Ari gets me.
No, sir, she is not. You are very correct, Ari. But Ari is our supreme leader. Wait, go, Kilgar, go. Wait, Chumboat Waters is going to land on Kilgar. Kilgar just going to walk out Fiction. Kind of just going to be like, actually, I don't have my Katarina mechanics on me today. I'm going to chill for a bit.
Yeah. Basically, also first time Katarina must be.
First time Katarina, I swear you guys.
A lot of these, they just seem like they're playing these champions for the first time.
Especially Kilgar.
Except for OSU Alarm, because his zap mechanics are on point.
I'm sorry, Riley hasn't had any food today. He's very hungry and he's delusional.
And I just think this ability zap is great.
I mean, that too. But it's... Ari, do you want to get food after this cast? Because I have to go back to OKC. Sure. Yes.
Have fun.
Woo.
I wish I was invited.
You can come. It's just in Oklahoma City. I don't think you want to drive 40 minutes.
I don't want to drive 40 minutes.
Exactly. That's why I didn't invite you. It's also because I don't like it. Go, Kilgar, go!
Either Born to Ornn just giving the smackdown onto the Croc in the top lane.
Wait, Kilgar probably not going to look for another Hex Flash Hook, but dang, is he landing them?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be Escanor engaging it onto Fiction. Fiction not knowing what to do because Troll Pole is trolling, and he's just like, guess I'll Shumpo.
Shumpo's away like a coward. Just like Chicken Little.
Oh my god.
Shumpo's away like a coward.
The sky is falling! The sky is falling! No, it's not Chicken Little.
People tell me I look like Chicken Little. I don't look like Chicken Little.
Look like Chicken
He's
Little.
a coward, and I'm not a coward.
Oh my god, the Wombo combo. OSU Alarm is ignited, is going to get slowed by Represent J. Kilgar's just like, yeah, you know.
Oh! Kilgar! You missed it on a non-moving target. You have let us all down.
Kilgar, you are the chosen one.
You were supposed to bring balance to the force.
I don't remember the rest of the
I
quote.
think it goes like, not destroy it, but that doesn't make sense.
You were supposed to bring balance to the Force.
No, you were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. That's how it goes. Because that's how the Star Wars definition of balance works. 1,000 Jedi, 2 Sith, not balance.
I too enjoyed chumming the waters right there. Wait, Kilgar's a god. They're spinning to winning. Fiction gets the kill onto Escanor, and now he's going for Represent J.
But nah, man. Listen to this. 1,000 Jedi, 2 Sith, balanced.
Yeah,
2
because the Sith equal like 1,000 Jedi.
2 Jedi, 2 Sith. That's not balance.
No, because the Sith Lords are so much stronger. Because everyone knows if you're evil, you just get extra power.
And cookies.
I dislike you.
Come to the dark side. We have cookies.
Do they though?
Okay, he buffered.
The
He buffered it.
buffer. Go for Alyssa the Siren. She doesn't have flash.
Or
2
dodge
plus 2
skills,
equals 4.
apparently. Four. No,
Minus 1 equals 3. Quick maths.
no, it's 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
OSU alarm landing the zap.
He landed another zap. This man is insane.
There's really nothing to commentate on this because it just feels like a giant constant fight.
No, lands another zap.
Wait,
He's going
for it.
However-
he's going for it. Kilgore gets the hook. He gets the kill. Verbal toxicity. Almost going down. Super Mega Death Rocket. Super Mega Death Rocket.
He hits the zap. He hits the slow. Oh,
The
okay.
flash.
Flashes away. Yeah, they do get the tower. They get the kill. Or
The Forge God. You didn't aim at the Renekton. But Fiction gets the kill. He's going for it. He gets
Double
the double
knockup.
knockup. Gets the brittle onto Fizz, but doesn't get to activate it.
feels good.
Okay.
The fact that
Are you guys ready for monotone casting time? And now Ornn is going to start taking the minions, but Fiction is going to use the Shumpo to also take minions.
Here we see Sona is trying to clear vision in
So-
her bot side jungle. But little does she know that this is not her bot side jungle, for the entire map belongs to Ornn. Because he is born to Ornn.
Really, the entire map belongs to Kilgar with his Hex Flash and Q mechanics.
Also belongs to Jinx because of Zap.
Zap is quite a beautiful ability,
great
but Kilgar
ability.
is now looking for Represent J. He has used his W to continue the chase, but
Misses the
manages to miss the pool.
The-
Represent J lives another day.
Yes, we also see that they have managed to successfully take their second mountain dragon, making their potential to take objectives even higher.
With Baron spawning in 3 minutes, they must surely have their eye on it. And
Unfortunately, OSU Alarm misses the Zap.
it's because he does not have superior Zap mechanics
No.
like you do.
We do, however, see Verbal Toxicity use the jumpy away thing to farm, which means for a slight portion he could be vulnerable to the pools of Kilgar.
Kilgar.
lands the zap. OSU alarm.
Oh my
lands the
That's
zap.
gonna be Fiction getting the kill onto Renekton. Represent J is going to be using the ultimate to pull Fiction into Chumba Waters. That's going to be Escanor going in onto Fiction. The zap is going to land. That's going to be OSU Alarm getting the kill. He is looking at now getting Skarner. Skarner is going to go down and they're going to just clear the wave.
Yes, they do decide to fight this. They do get the shutdown on Fiction. However, they take 3 down with them. This is all off of a fantastic zap coming out from OSU Alarm.
And now, may we have a moment of silence for Fiction's Magi stacks. I said silence.
It's taps.
I said silence. That's going to be the True Shot Barrage. Going again. Okay, are you ready?
Lands another
That's
zap.
going to be the hook from Kilgar onto Renekton. The Call of the Forge God is going to come in. It's going to find 3. Renekton trying to do what he can, but Ornn needs to flash out. He's in a lot of trouble. He's just trying to do what he can to save Kilgar, the true carry of this team.
Looks like they might have overstayed just a tiny bit there. They do lose Jinx. They do lose Ornn. And
Kilgar.
however, I'm sure if they had
Kilgar gets the hook. Fiction gets the kill onto Verbal Toxicity. That's going to be a double kill for him. Where's the triple kill? There's the triple kill.
just like that, his stacks are back.
Just by the way, Fiction has ult up again in like 2 seconds. I'm just saying. He just ulted, my dude. Riot, this is not okay. Please fix. Please nerf.
Balanced champion.
Riot, please nerf. I ask you, please nerf, Riot. Please nerf. Please nerf. Please nerf.
Are they buffing Katarina? Or is it? I know they're buffing Riven too.
No, they're not, because they got rid of those buffs after community backlash.
Because Riven does not need buffs.
Riven actually really does need buffs. You guys, please let Riven get buffs. She actually is decently weak. What was that? Okay, are you ready for overhype casting now?
What do you think we've been doing all game?
No, this is like real overhyped casting.
Let's do it.
Okay, we gotta wait for something to happen real quick. Oh,
Jarvan is going on to the
blue ball.
See that? That was the best EQ combo I've ever seen from a Jarvan onto a blue ball.
Soda got the control order, you guys. She's going to speed in, looking for the pick onto Ornn. Is going to actually just help her ADC get the CS, but Ornn is here. He is going for Represent J. Represent J wants to get
so
the Raptor. The Brittle is going in. The Rat team ends up getting the Raptor.
Got so many of those Raptors. That was the best Bellows Breath I've ever seen. Just one after one of those little Raptors fell down to the fire of the now.
And now, Jarvan going in, gets the smite steal on Represent J, gets the Krugs. Okay, I'm really tired of that. That's really hard to keep doing.
I just have to say, that was some fantastic gameplay we just saw of League of Legends right there. I would like to say that we have not seen a Jelly Roll miss a smite yet this game. He was smiting onto the Raptor, he was smiting onto the Krugs, and now it looks like they are starting up onto the Baron.
We stopped overhype. We're going back to monotone casting.
Okay.
And that's going to be Ornn getting the Bella's breath. Oh, but Ornn is going to get stunned up. He is trying to peel for his team. The Charm of the Waters was used by the Fizz. The True Shot Barrage is going to come out. The Red
Misses the smite!
Represent J does get the smite. That's going to be right next to him going down. Represent J trying to do what he can, but he's going to go down as well. But it doesn't matter because Represent J is a smart god.
A Jelly Roll, you made me look the fool. I just complimented your smite abilities and then you lose to Skarner.
It's okay, my good sir, because at least you tried.
You did try. However, now we see that they don't have the Baron because their jungler is trolling.
It turns out when you don't smite the Baron, you don't get the Baron.
How have we not realized this before?
You are right. You can't smite if you don't have a team. But at this time, the Ocean Drake is now being taken.
Oh, Jinx gets the dragon because jungler can't smite.
Hey, smiting is a very hard talent. A Jelly Roll, I understand your pain. I too cannot smite because I have Ignite. A poem by Noah Siren Hassoon.
Okay. We do see, though, that OSU Alarm has picked up the QSS. I have to say, very disappointed. Very disappointed. Because I want pure damage. Who cares if you get got by the Skarner?
Get got?
Damage. Gotta build damage.
Gotta build a QSS. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fiction knows exactly what's up. He built a QSS, and he's an AD champion. He's an AP champion.
But doesn't she have some weird AD scalings or something?
I think they got rid of those. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. Yeah, she scales with AD as well. Straight up. Here we see, though, that they look like they might just be pushing down. Despite the fact that they don't have the Baron, looks like they're pushing, just trying to look for the win. Jinx does have her 2 items. This is a very strong point for her because she does have the Runin's passive with her rockets. And we'll be putting out a fair amount of damage.
I'm just glad to see that there's a Runin's Hurricane on this Jinx. We've seen many a plat game where there's been a Jinx with a rapid fire cannon, but not a Runin's.
Well, because they sometimes go rapid fire and static shiv, and I'm pretty sure they made that so it doesn't stack, like the damage doesn't stack. It'll like, you'll get the range of rapid fire, but it'll only do the damage of static shiv, which feels bad. Because I miss the days of Crit Vayne where you would build both of those things and just like...
I really don't miss being one shot by Vayne. I prefer my 3-shot, but that's going to be the hook from the killed guard. He is going to pick up OSU Alarm, but Represent J is going to go down anyways. That's going to be the knockup from Killguard. He's going after Escanor, but Soda gets the stun onto Ornn, but that's going to be OSU Alarm getting the stun. That's going to be Born to Ornn stealing the triple kill.
I would
but that's going to be the Cataclysm onto Verbal Toxicity. It might just be... oh my god. The Super Mega Death Rocket is going to get Soda. Verbal Toxicity is dead. With that, Business Time has won their second game.
Yeah.
Quite steadily. Thank you guys for watching.
I think this was a fun game to end on.
Yeah, after the very serious game of last one, which honestly, great game from both teams. Meat Beats did a very good job, as well as Reptars and the Wild Ruggies. But with that, Business Time is going to win. It was a pleasure doing business with you guys. We are going to not take a quick break because we are going to leave.
We're going to take a very long break until next Saturday.
We're going to take a 20-hour break until Sunday at 11 a.m.
Well, we won't, because we won't be here, because we just do plat.
You say that.
Plat.
I will be taking a long break for 11 hours, and I will see you guys Sunday at 11 p.m. And by I will not be here. David will be here, though. Enjoy.